Hey, my timing was wrong because I think it's usually 12:30. So what happened? I come and set up quickly, and I'm thinking, well, all these people, where are they coming from? And what are they saying? Julia, you're a new member. Let me quickly just welcome the new member. Thank you so much, Renee. Okay, I'm going to catch up quickly. Renee, good morning. Sorry, but I can't help laughing. Sarah, good morning. Welcome in. How was your weekend? Hello, Ursula and Jessica. Ooh, now you see, this was 10 past 12 already. Hello, Linda, working and lurking. Renee, hello, hello, hello. I've started the second poncho order. And there we go. Oh, lovely. I've started experimenting with mosaic crochet. Oh, my goodness. I'm loving it. It's so addictive, Sarah. I'm so happy for you. Wait, let me not be... I don't want to disappear behind the comment, but I want to see your comments. IVB creates morning all. Good morning to you too. I know I saw it look beautiful. So let's quickly see. Hello, Ivy. I can read the charts now, and I'm just about to learn the double border. Oh, we're talking mosaic. I'm so glad, because if you do the mosaic thing and you can read the charts, once you can read the charts, you can start creating charts. Hey? So I'm stirring my coffee, but I'm now so surprised, and I'm so sorry for you who came in early. So, okay, so we are rocking this Monday morning. This is just, I'm sorry, but you know, when something like that happens, there were days when I was really, would be horrified. Now we're at the point where we can just laugh about it, eh? I hope it's just okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. Indigo Star, I'm wondering if she's tending to her. Yeah. Yes, because he comes for lunch at 12. But on a day like today, Monday, I don't want to rush it to the last minute. So I ask him to come 11:45. So then he comes 11:45. And I was sitting there and listening to him while he was eating a bit something. And I was having a toasted cheese sandwich because I'm going to be live for 3 hours. I have to have something in my stomach. And yes, I'm sure she's usual on 11:30 Linda's time, British Standard Time, 12:30 GMT +2 time, which is South Africa. That explains it. Yes, I'm usually 12:30. Listen, if you guys want to start earlier, you're going to tell me, but 12 o'clock. I all hope you're having an awesome day, says Julia. I'm having an awesome day, and welcome. There I got it. There I came in. My time's wrong. Oh, hello everyone. Hi everyone. Jessica was saying, hello Jessica. Hannah Sedaris, how are you, my sweetheart? Good to see you. And let's just catch up quickly. Hello, hello. I'm late on the parade. You're late on parade. Ooh, can you imagine? On parade. Hat is skew and running, and now the instructor says, do you see that small little tree there in the distance? I want you to go and pick a leaf on the double. Run and back. It's punishment. Oh, I'm so glad that is not the way it is, eh? Lacey Horton, good morning. So glad to see you. Now, I have coffee in my cup. Can you see that smoke? That not smoke, steam. Lovely steam. And then I want to show you my progress on my Ashton Charlotte, Linda. This now obviously this is the nape of the neck at the back. So this should be straight like this. But because I'm not using circulars, I prefer my Knit Pro And as you can see, the amount of stitches on the hook, can you see there's still space for a lot? But now once I knit to half, this is the halfway mark. Oh, and by the way, since you last saw it, I'd made progress from there to there. But yesterday, I tell you, yesterday was one of those days where I thought I was going to throw this thing. From there to there, just that little bit. That's all I did yesterday. Go 3 rows forward, 3 rows back. 3 rows forward, 2 rows back. 3 rows forward, 4 rows back. It was. What was happening? Divergent Crafter. Crystal, good morning, my sweetheart. And how was your weekend? I wanted you to give me your cell phone, just quickly. I want to show you how because I couldn't read the charts in the Ashton Shawlett knitted Simpson Turnpike knit along. I couldn't read the patterns. Open it on WhatsApp, where I send you a WhatsApp for how I'm reading the pattern to myself. So the only way I could do it was I got the text file, and the volume is high. Hey. So I got the text part. Lacey says, first of all, hello, Vera, my sweetheart. Lacey says that color and pattern is beautiful. So this is what I did. Now listen to this. Row 25. Knit 2. Yarn over, knit 5. Now I'm waiting for myself to knit 5. Yarn over. Then I'm yarning over. Now, slip 1, knit 2 together and pass the slip stitch over. Now I'm waiting for myself to do that. So that's how I did it. Okay, now you must yarn stop it. Over. So that was the way I figured out when I got the written pattern. And I got to the point where you now have to repeat. So you've done the one. Now you have to repeat that 5 times, that chart. But there's no chart. It's written out. So now they've got the sections in blue that you must, on the first time you do what is in blue once. The second time you do it, what is in blue, you do 2. The blue you do twice next to each other. So that's what you remember. So now I actually, every time I do it, I read it out to myself slowly, as if I am knitting it. So I was sitting next to my neighbor at the table, and I press play. And he says, but how does she know how fast you knit? Because I see you counting and knitting, and I'm anxious that you won't finish the row. And then just as you finish your 6 or 8 that you must knit, the lady says, I said, that's me. I'm reading to myself. It was funny. It was funny. Thank you, Lacey. Hello, hello, hello. Sarah, looking fabulous. Ursula, I'm on this 5th row of the 5th round of chart 2. 5th row of the 5th round, which means the 5th time that you're doing chart 2. You are making good progress. Roberta Shepherd, good morning. How are you? You're so welcome in. What is in your cup? What is on your hook? What is your weather like? What is my weather like, Jessica? It is a very good day. You can see that. It is a nice and shiny day. Slight breeze, but very good. My assistant will tell us the temperatures just now, but not too cold. I've got a little vest on, and I've got a top on, little top, long sleeve t-shirt actually, and just a little cardigan. It is 17 Celsius, 62 Fahrenheit. So not too hot, not too cold. Good morning, Pastel Dreams. How are you, and how was your weekend? Good morning, Ursula in the chat. Hello. You think it looks beautiful, Linda? Linda, I tell you what. Last night, my husband wants to know if I want to come back. And I just want to finish it off, and I spot a mistake. Now, I think, Linda, you must come and tell us when your next live stream is. Because I do have a question. And the question is, if you've done something and you discover, you see there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 holes. What if you discover that one of those holes is not a hole? Just on one motif and the rest is fine. There must be a way for those experienced knitters, especially like Gina, where you can go down with your crochet hook and fix that. That's the thing. Now, I don't know enough to know what that is, but I have enough common sense to know you should be able to fix that. So, Debbie Perea, hello, sweetheart. I have finished 7 rounds of chart 2, ready for me to do tutorial for chart 2A. Ooh, listen, don't even confuse me because I'm starting my 3rd round. There is that line. My lifeline is in where I started. That's the center of the shawl. So let's do this. This is the 2nd repetition, and I'm starting the 3rd repetition. You can see there's a little hole there. I'm putting my nail through. Can you see? There's a 3rd repetition. There you go. 13 in George. That's actually cold. Yes, Vera, that's cold. Indigo Star. Hi, Ashley, I'm going to make a cup of coffee now, sitting on the sofa, working and watching your live. Best way to work. Yes. Don't worry. Enjoy it. I am glad if you can sit and enjoy and listen to us chatting while you're doing your crocheting. And, but I tell you, I am part of the challengers, and we challenge ourselves to learn new things. But like yesterday, I thought to myself, I must stop this project before I hate it. Because I don't want to get to a point where I hate it. Can't stand the sight of this project. You know? I don't know if any of you have had a project that you feel like that about. I don't care about finishing this thing. By the time I finish it, it will be ready for the... what is that word? When you know, the bonfire, it's ready for the bonfire. You know, strong feelings about a project. Some projects bring out the worst in us. Hello, Linda. Oh, Ashna, your knitting is beautiful. Listen. Okay, put the knitting needles aside. There where all my notes is, and on another tab, there is other things. What I can show you is I have finished my star, or whatever you call it, in the Indiana. See, so I did do something good, because this, I enjoyed this. I thought to myself, oh, let me do something I enjoy, because I can't stand this. I've got to do something I enjoy. Knitting is looking beautiful. Listen, Debbie, thank you that you think so. But the emotions has to follow. Good morning, Ashla. Julie, Chaffy, Maza. How are you? Have you got coffee? Good coffee there in the cup? I'm working on a complex sort of pattern as well. Mine is crochet, however. Lacey. The fact that with crochet, we only have 1 stitch on the hook. You know, that makes things easier. I'm working on a complex sort of pattern. There you go. Maribel. Working and lurking. How are you, my sweetheart? I'm so glad to see you. Hello, Linda saying hello to everybody. Everybody's saying hello to Linda. I have great coffee in my cup. Me too. Here in the southern point of Africa, we also have very good coffee. So, enjoying it. My first cup for the day. Hello, Linda, and hello. So anyway, so now I can continue with this. Remember what I said is that I started like this. This is the top. But I'm going to go and continue with it here. Then I'm going to turn it around and continue with it here. Because what I did not enjoy was the fact that it is such a big pattern. Now, the smaller patterns, the smaller patterns, I asked my assistant to hand me the blanket, you know. But an assistant should not get comfortable. They should know that they'll be called upon to help, to assist. That is what assistants do, don't they? Listen, you know, I'm where I'm going to either knit, knit, oh, I'm going to go crazy knitting. No, become hysterical. You see this? This is the smaller patterns. This is much easier to do. And even this one, left is right. This one. And even this one is easier to do than this huge pattern. This is pretty. Don't get me wrong. I love it. It's very pretty. But, oh boy, you know, I think it's 40 rows. 40 rows for this to finish it. So, oh, and by the way, the new Amacal I see is very similar to this, which means, okay, now I can hold it up like this. Let's do this. In the Amacal, that center bit changes. That's interesting, which means if you've got the Indiana blanket, you can decide you're only going to do this square for a whole row. Why not? Why not? Remember when I did my little video, how I learned to do mosaic crochet? I showed you how I do it without counting. So you can do it. No reason why you can't take out that center square. Where? Left is right, eh? The center square. Wait. That center square and do it. Why not? I was thinking about it. You like it? I also want to give mosaic crochet a try, but have too many whips. So I promised myself that I would finish one project first before starting another. Indigo star, indeed. What I've decided was to actually, I am now making a real big indent in my stash by making a blanket. This is a blanket for myself, for our house, for Christmas. No, not poor Jessica. What do you think who buys poor Jessica's yarn? Huh? Poor mommy. So, so my assistant is my assistant. When I assist, I do it, you know. Finally, I'm back. Ah, Debbie, thank you for coming back. So I'm also now, you want to finish another project before you start mosaic? Great. I decided I'm going to just use whatever I've got, and I'm clearing shelves so that I can, but you've heard me say this, you know, you're going to hear me say this in a few live streams still, that I am working towards having shelves open that I can legitimately fill with a good yarn haul. And I'm looking forward to buying new yarn. But now I don't want to stash. I don't want to hoard. I just want, yeah. Why the larger pattern is more difficult? Hannah, because with this pattern, you only have to remember or memorize that little bit. And it's easy. With this one, you have to look. On which row are you now? Okay, wait, let's do this. On which row are you now? And then you're working from this side to this side, right? You're working from, yeah. Now you're working from right to left, from right to left. So you must remember where you are. When you're doing there, for instance, when they meet there, I made a mistake, nearly made a mistake. And then I just counted again. And what I'd done was you know, when you're supposed to do your double crochet, I had done it, skipped one stitch and started too far. So yeah, but okay, well, I think in general, a bigger pattern is more difficult than a smaller pattern because there is more to consider, more to remember. That's the thing. There's more to remember. It's the square is not this big. It's this big. So there's so many stitches and there's a lot more happening. Here is points. This whole thing has points that I must remember. 2, 4, 6, 8 points. That where they start, where they end, and so on. So it was I had to follow the pattern more. Whereas with the smaller one, you can just look because okay, let me hold it up the way it should be done. Then that is very, if I fold it, that's actually what I did when I was busy working with it. I would fold it. So if I work on it like this, now here you have a lot of stitches, then you start with a little bit of blue, all those stitches, little bit of blue, all those stitches, coming back. Now, and here you have a lot of blue. Now you work up to there because now there you start to mirror the bottom. But then when you get there, you don't realize that you're mirroring this, but it's still not the same as mirroring it because it's like mirror image is opposite. It's not the same. So I still had to look at the pattern. I'm trying my best to explain that it is the bigger motif is more complicated. It is beautiful and it's worth it. But I'm going to, if it's going to lie over my lounge suite, it's going to lie over like this. It will have blanket this way and it will have blanket that way, which will make this the center motif, which is great because now we're going to have some stone colors. Some, let me just quickly put this down here. Some neutrals. The next colors is neutrals and creams and duck egg blue, like that. The entire blanket is going to be in these colors. So I might even have a cream on, you know how this background is white with the turquoise in the front? I might have a background with this color and the pattern is in cream. So that would look nice because that's the colors in my lounge. So it should look good. Good morning, Crocheting Adventures with Amy. You're so welcome in. How are you doing? Thank you. I totally understand. Thank you. Sorry, Anna, if I'm belaboring the point, but it's maybe it's just the pattern because it's. I didn't particularly. Okay, maybe it's personal taste. Well, everything is. If on this channel, if I say it, it's my point of view only, my opinion, and you may differ. Because look, I know it's beautiful. And if I could be an octopus and have another pair of hands that would be busy with another pattern like this and could concentrate on it, I would be very happy. But for me to do that again, I won't say I won't, but it will take a while. Debbie, a larger area to match up. It's more difficult. It makes sense. Yeah, definitely. Hello, my sweet Jeanette. How are you? It was so nice spending time with you yesterday. And everything was very good. And you were encouraging as always. Hello, Ursula, and everyone in the chat. That's beautiful. And it looks hard. Dragon Bee Crochet. You know, it's not difficult. Okay, it's not difficult. You must just remember which row you're on. And either you use a post-it that if you've printed it out. I haven't printed it out. My printer's ink doesn't work. So, no, it doesn't work. There is no ink. The printer gave up the ghost. The printer just wouldn't switch on one morning. So what I do is I'm on my phone. I have it on my phone so you can enlarge it. Then I see what row am I on. And now the thing with this is, I must say, okay, let's say in the defense of this pattern, you can count. You see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So when you're busy with the first pattern and you lose your place, to find it again, you count how many double crochets. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I'm on the third one, or the one just after the third one, which is behind the fourth one, which is how you get your turquoise. See, that's so that's the one thing that's a plus with this, because there's so many double crochets, you can easily find your place, even if you didn't mark it or whatever. Sylvia Olivo, is it Olivo? Good morning, beautiful lady. Hi everyone, God bless you, getting ready to go to dialysis. Thank you for your prayers. Sylvia, we pray that the Lord will send his angels before you, make your way straight, and just have a blessing, for you there this morning, so everything goes smooth, because my weekend was not smooth. Good morning, Usha, and everyone saying hello before I start work. And I so appreciate it. Thank you for everyone who is hitting the thumbs up. Thank you for those who watch my videos and leave a comment. I so appreciate it. So I just take this opportunity to say thank you. So your background color will or can change throughout the blanket. Yes, Debbie, it will change, just like it did for this one. For this one, it changed throughout the blanket. Let me just unfold it again and show you. There, you see the entire blanket. This one is now my brother did see it. I showed him, this is for him. It's going to lie on his couch, and he has this big picture with tulips in these colors in the picture, and this will be lying like this over his couch. So you can make it any color, but now the ones that I've just shown you, let me show you let me quickly show you. Now, this is the colors. Can you see it's shades of blue, neutral, cream, and even the creams differ. But it doesn't matter. If the creams differ, you just don't put them next to each other. The one cream, it will be the pattern with a dark egg blue background or a neutral background. And you put that more yellowish cream between a dark egg blue and a stone background. So if you do it like that, you can do whatever you want. I wanted something that will look good in my lounge. And that's all stash. I didn't buy a single ball there. I might go and buy, because I only have one ball. But I did actually think of something. I have brown balls with a white speckle in it. It's like a tweed. Not quite a tweed. It's brown with a creamish speckle. I might even use that, because Tina did say that you can use different types of yarn, as long as the one thing you shouldn't do is change your hook size. Do not change your hook size during your blanket. But if you're using a thinner weight and a thicker weight, that's okay. Just pick one hook size and stick to that. Be back soon. Going to make some lunch. Sarah, oh, enjoy that, my sweetheart. I believe Sarah is also in the UK. Osha, that's so beautiful. I'm glad you like it, Jeanette. Amy is saying hi to Linda. Keep track what row I am on. I am lucky if I know what day it is. Yes. Listen, Sylvia, you're going for dialysis. Everybody's saying hello, 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 hello. You know what I say? I pray for you for. We need more thumbs, please. Thank you. Because this weekend, sometimes a while back, say about 2 weeks ago, I had a loan somewhere, financial loan, and I settled the loan. So what you do is, when you want to settle a loan, is you email them, you say, at that date, say the last day in August, I want to settle this loan, and give me a settlement figure, because they're going to give you a figure that's lower than what your statements say. And then I got my settlement letter to say, okay, this is how much. I paid it the same day. I sent it to them. Friday was 11 September. I get a statement from them to say, oh, you owe so much again. And end of the month, the debit order will go off. And I'm like, no, please, please, please. I'm freaking out here. Do not do this to me. So obviously I go into panic mode. Okay, so none of you can relate because you never panic. So yesterday I was in the dumps, and now I'm freaking out. But now you see, my husband's not the type that will do the financial figures. It's left up to me. So I feel quite alone in this. So now the bottom line of the story is, for you that are here and you are living a life where you depend on the Lord, is this. Yesterday, I was saying, Lord, I'm so anxious. Your word says, do not be anxious for anything, but in everything, by prayer and supplication, make your request known to God. And the peace of God that surpasses all understanding will guard your heart and mind in Christ Jesus. I so need that peace. I need it. I need it. So, Rosemary, having lunch a little early. I've been watching for the past 5 minutes. Thank you. Be right back. Good morning. Okay, so I'm just telling you this story. So by last night, now you see how long, sometimes it takes us long, even me. So by last night I go to bed, and now I've been spending the day listening to, I let the guy from BibleGateway.com read the Bible to me. And then it was time for DIY Creations to go live stream. So I was on her live stream. It was very lifted me up. Oh, just need to speak to people. I can't tell them this problem that I've got, but just need to speak to people. You only friends. It was so nice. But last night when I go to bed, I'm still anxious about this, because it feels like, when you're up against a big institution and they make a mistake and you're just a little one okie here. And how are you going to? And I just remember those words, the battle is the Lord's. And I just decided, Lord, when the Lord is all you have, you find out he is all you need. You don't need more. Because you want to reach out to someone that you can touch and say, oh, just help me, because I'm in my mind, I'm in panic mode. But then you realize, having him only, when you only have him, then he's enough. So I went to sleep with that. And this morning I phoned them, and then they said, no, they looked it up. By the time they put me through to the third person, she said, no, everything's fine. It's all paid up. We're going to send you a thing that says you owe us nothing. I'm like, thank you, Lord. You are faithful. Anyway, so now I've told you a whole story. But this is sometimes things that we as YouTubers and everybody of us that have normal lives, what is normal? That have lives, you go through stuff which you can't portray on the camera. Yeah, it's like, good morning, how's everyone? Are you doing well? In the meantime, half an hour before this, it was like, I'm freaking out, but I'm going live. So I was sitting talking to my neighbor, and the tears wanted to flow. I said, I can't cry now, I'm going live. And then when I start crying, he says, but think of your makeup. I said, yes, I'm thinking, but I'm thinking, maybe he feels uncomfortable if I shed a tear. I couldn't care. You're my neighbor. You've got to get used to me, when I'm anxious, not anxious, anxious, not anxious. Amen to that. He is our help. I tell you, Jeanette, you see, so when I was in your live stream yesterday and we were talking about whatever, and on the other hand, I'm busy with this monster. I want to call it a monster, but I'm beating this monster. I got to this a point where I got the insight, thank you, Lord, to start reading the pattern to myself, because I remember another time when I was testing a pattern for Reggie, Jehu Crochet, and I actually had to do that. I could not look down, look up, look down, look up, because that's where the things go wrong. So I thought, no, if I was two people, which I'm not, one would be, Urshi would be reading to Ursula. I'm going to do this. We don't have modern technology for nothing. So I'm going to WhatsApp. So I said to my daughter, there's a few WhatsApps coming your way. Just ignore them. And I'm reading out the pattern to myself. And that is when I started making real progress until I don't know what happened. And it was forward 3 steps, backward 3 steps, forward 3 steps. Because last night I could only show that little bit. And I thought, that is so frustrating. But I at least was so happy that I had finished my Indiana. Now, what do you want to call that? A snowflake or a star? Or I don't know what you want to call it. It's so frustrating when you're dealing with another company and it's just paperwork. You feel like, Jeanette, you feel like this, you're up against a wall and this wall doesn't listen. The wall doesn't have ears, but it has the ability to crush you, you know? So, because I only found out this morning because I thought, let me make double sure and phone the bank and tell the bank that there must be a stop order on this debit order because to make sure, because the loan has been settled, there should be no further debit orders. Then I heard that the bank said, no, when you have gone to, either when you came into the bank and you signed for a debit order, that company can actually keep on deducting. And to me, that feels like an insane bank rule. Because what if that institution is either lazy in their paperwork or malicious, and they just keep on deducting? Now I must go to the bank. He says, but then you just come and we reverse it. But I'm like, you're my bank. You should be having my interest at heart. So I don't understand that. So I do not understand that. Sarah, thank you that you are lurking and working and being with us. It says 25 people watching. I appreciate every one of you 25 souls that's decided to spend some time with me, you know. I'm so glad things worked out for you, Ursula. Yes, I can relate to that process. I've done the same thing before. Jeanette, it's like when your scalp is prickling and you think your heart is shrinking by the moment. Your guts are just going like this. Like, I don't know. That's where only the Lord, I said, Lord, you must help me here because it's me and you. I don't have any person that I can touch, that I can turn to and say, help me here. So, there you go. That was very clever to record yourself. Yes, that works. Because now, and you could hear me, I'm reading to myself at the pace that is, I'm waiting for myself to knit 8. Then yarn over, slip, slip, knit, whatever I had to do. Loyal dancer. Ah, it's me, Aryan. How's everyone doing? Loyal dancer. Aryan, is this another channel or did you just change your channel name? Because the other one was Aryan Does Stuff. I love that channel name. Aryan Does Stuff. So, Aryan, what are you keeping yourself busy with? Tell us. I just had to declare bankruptcy. I just had to, which means you very recently had to declare bankruptcy. I tell you, I said to my husband, I wonder how many marriages will make it through this lockdown. When lockdown started 18 months ago, I said to him, oh, this is so tough. How many, you renamed yourself Aryan. Oh, so you just renamed it. You didn't open another one. But that is fantastic. So you're having fun. You're having fun, my boy. You're having fun. You could have been my boy. You're young enough to have been my boy. Yes. So I tell you what, Dragon Bee Crochet. These times are stressful, hey? It is incredibly stressful. So anyway, so I wanted to tell you that. Yeah. I just had to say, Lord, help me here because I don't want to, because we also had to do a few things, you know, and make financial decisions. And I'm just very happy that you're sure having fun. I'm glad you're having fun. So coffee in my cup. My coffee is getting cold. But I don't know if I can ask my assistant, you know, because I might get that. You know, a grumble in the jungle. when they say this call is being recorded for training purposes, listen, when you say about recording, I'm like, I already laugh. And let them know as well, this call is being recorded on my end for tracking purposes. Because there were times when I would phone someone and they would say, I say, is this call being recorded? I sure hope it's being recorded because blah, 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 blah. 1 minute, please. And because sometimes you feel like, I think I want to record this call because I want to know for sure that this is going to happen. It's not just my word against someone else's word. That's so funny. My very first brand new car was repossessed last fall, and I tried to keep going, but I ran into a brick wall. Oh, my sweetheart. You know, that is terrible. Let me have my book here ready. Dragon Bee, you know, because I pray for you guys. You don't know it, but we have to pray for each other, you know. And Dragon Bee. You know what? I mean, for you, I would pray restoration, that the Lord will restore. Somehow, He can. He is the one that can restore. Actually, Trevor is watching. Add one more person to your numbers. Perhaps he will start knitting socks. No, no, no. Trevor is too big to knit socks because it will take 3 times. You'll finish 3 pairs of socks for Rose in the time it takes to make 1 pair for Trevor. Trevor is a little bit taller than my husband, and my husband is 10 centimeters taller than I am. So I tell you. Wait, I want to get that name right. Dragon Bee Crochet. Dragon Bee Crochet. Darling, I'm going to pray for you that the Lord will restore, because I tell you, only our Heavenly Father can restore. Even if we go through, so sorry, Dragon. Yes, that is really such a, I think, that is sad, but you don't know. And if He restores, you better be sure to come and tell us, because I would really like to know, you know, because we do pray for things. But I must tell you that for me, if I pray for people, even if I don't tell them I pray for them, somehow the Lord always lets the answered prayer come to me, you know, that I hear, oh, that prayer was answered, you know, then I know about it. Crystal says years ago had a mortgage. Oh, now I'm battling with a word. That's usually so easy. Mortgage company that would hold payment until it was late, then deny payment because it is not enough. Then eventually it resulted in foreclosure. It was kind of a hidden miracle. I'm telling you. But that is, you see, that's what I'm saying. That's what I was saying this morning. I could not understand when the bank told me, no, but you've signed a debit order with this company. I mean, you do it because you do it in good faith. It's a financial institution approved by the country and everything. They have all the blocks ticked. So you do your part, which is to sign the debit order. But now you're telling me that after signing that debit order, if they have a mistake, they've got a backlog, because I got an email because they changed their email address to say that they're going through a backlog. And I'm like, listen, that settlement letter said it's valid for 5 days. Don't talk about backlog. I'm getting worried if you talk about backlog, because what if you couldn't process it in time? But I thought to myself, you know, I would stop the debit order so it can't go through. And if anything happens, eventually I will have my letters to say that I've done everything according to procedure. If it's their fault, they have to rectify it. But who wants to go through that? It is nerve-wracking. But then the bank saying, yeah, oh, we can't help you. We can just reverse. But every time something is reversed, I'm sure it's like a black spot on your name, eh? Everything happens for a reason. We have to take the good with the bad. You know, I lost my rock, my mom, in April. Oh, that is really difficult. That is difficult, because if you have someone that is really, I mean, usually, and I'm saying usually because, I mean, there are people that do not have that, where a parent is actually on your side and helps you and whatever. So to have lost your mom in April, you know, and then this thing happening, is it all in one, in all in like the last 18 months? So that is a lot to deal with. So that's why I say, like I felt yesterday, if the Lord is all you have, then is when you find out He's all you need. The battle is the Lord's. If you just, even this morning, I was holding on the phone and they were putting me through from one to the other, and I was just whispering, the dragon, the battle is the Lord's. Lord, you say, battle is the Lord's. Because I'm like, Lord, I'm nothing, but you are almighty. You can do this for me. So sorry for the loss of your mama. Yeah, you know, that is, especially if you say that you were close. Because, yeah, my husband was not close to his parents. Hugs and prayers, says Crystal. Hi, Ursula. Not sure if I posted my previous comment. For your information, a good app to use for reading charts is Knit Companion because it highlights the row that you are on. I heard that. Where were we on this weekend? Or was it on Friday that you said Knit Companion? So I actually have to do that. Knit Companion. But now you see okay, so I wonder if it holds the stitches where you're at, because with this thing is this, the rows are long and it's getting longer because it's just going to get longer and longer. And you have to repeat. So will it, yeah, my problem is looking up, looking down, looking up, looking down. And something goes wrong because I've had to pull out 3 rows just because one of those little holes wasn't there. I don't want to have a shawl where there is a motif that's incomplete. Maybe that's just me, right? So, but I've written it down now. The Knit Companion app. I will do that. I'm so sorry, Dragon Bee Crochet. I lost my mom November of last year. Ooh, that's within the first year. I think that, look, it's always difficult when you lose a loved one because you miss them. But the first year is certainly, I think, the very most difficult, because then it's the first anniversary, the first birthday, the first Christmas, the first without the person. Sorry, I'm having a rough day and it's only just past 5 a.m. I hope you all have a great day. I think it's time for a coffee. Yes, Dragon Bee. Have some coffee and we pray that things will look up for you. Absolutely. Cindy, good morning, everyone, and good evening, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you are. Here it is going for 1:15 p.m. in the afternoon. You can see what a lovely afternoon it is here by me in South Africa, Cape Town. That mortgage company lost its license in many states and later found a better house for a better price and won a small lawsuit against them. Crystal, I am really glad for you. Really glad. Oh, man. You see, but the things we have to go through makes us, but I don't think we want to go through it. Right? We want to choose. We don't want to go through it. I said to my neighbor, was it last week? I'm tired of pedaling up on a bicycle, pedaling up uphill. I want the downhill. Sorry, very sorry, Dragon Bee, says Linda. Indigo Star, I'll go check out that app, says Debbie. Hello, Cindy. Yep, it's a great app, Debbie. So, yeah, we'll definitely check it out. 7:15 a.m. in Florida. Yes, you're six hours behind me. Wow. Okay, so Florida should be waking up. And 6:15 a.m. here, laugh out loud, but I'm glad I'm here with you all in Chicago. She's in Chicago. That is 7 hours behind me, hey? Yes, so anyway, so that was, so, okay, so, you know, we come here on a Monday morning, I come here and I want to show you more stuff that I've done. But then there is this, you know, uphill, so many rows forward, so many rows back. but at least I could show you. This is where I am, and I decided I will keep it on this to show you, because I actually don't use my circular needles. I actually don't like circular needles because of that circle thing. So if I can stick it out on this thing till the end, I would like to, because these Knit Pro needles are like butter. The yarn goes over this like butter. It's so smooth. 4:15 a.m. in bed watching Debbie. 4:15 a.m. Okay, so that's what? 6, 7, 8, 9. 6, 7, 8, 9 hours behind me. Debbie, so where are you that you're 9 hours behind me? Did you tell me? Is it Arizona? Connecticut? Connecticut says, no, D. Cordeira. Good morning, D. Cordeira. How are you? How was your weekend? Oh, by the way, I did catch some live streams this weekend. I must say, that is what I did. While I was working on my mosaic, star is Arizona. Got it, Debbie, Arizona. But you know, you've got 3 different time zones in USA. So that's quite confusing. So, what did I want to tell you now? Oh my goodness, there it's gone. This one. Okay, so now later today, you know, I'm still here for a while, but later today, I will be doing a lucky number thingy, to draw a winner for a Notions pouch, which I will be posting. I have 2 that must go out by tomorrow. Tomorrow I will go to Postnet and post it, and I will show you what it looks like. Arizona, says Debbie. Crystal says, I need to order some new knitting needles or try with lace weight as a beginner. Laugh out loud, Linda Simpson. What size do you suggest for double knit? Double knit? Well, it depends. You know, this is a double knit, and I'm using a 4. And the drape on this is beautiful. But you might even want to use a 4.5 or a 4 and a something. But let Linda answer you. This is the Notions pouch that Jessica made, and this one has purple colors in it. So let me see, where are we now? So my time 3 o'clock, which is about 1 hour and 40 minutes. I will do a little. This is what it looks like, and it's denim on the inside. You can put your crochet hooks in. Say, let's put a few crochet hooks in here. A few crochet hooks in there with scissors and whatever you want. And it's hand painted by Jessica. It has a, what did you put on it? Podge, I think she calls it podge, to protect it. The one that she has, you don't have your old one here, no. Okay, she doesn't have the old one here, but I was laughing at my daughter's face. I need to order something. There we go. Linda is saying, Crystal, use 5mm for DK or 4mm for fingering weight. There you have it. Ursula, do they make circular needles in that same product so you can switch to? Yes, they do. But I do have bamboo circulars. I have circulars that are, what do you call this? Is it metal? Which works to me just as fine. I have metal, I have plastic, I have bamboo, and then I have Knit Pro. So I have all kinds. It depends the kind of yarn you work with, because some yarns do not like the aluminium. Some yarn do not like the bamboo. So some like the plastic. So that's how my experience with yarn and knitting. Trudy, hello, my sweetheart. How are you? How was your weekend? Yes, they do, as I am using Knit Pro circular needles, says Linda. I love Knit. I must say, I'm a fan of Knit Pro products. Knitting needles, whatever they make, I'm a fan of that. So, hi, Jessica, says Trudy. If you see Nightbot dropping a link like that, please pick it up. It's one of the Square Squad members. If you have not yet joined their family, please join their family. Tell them I met you at OMGrannySquare. I would so appreciate that. Hi, everyone in the chat, says Trudy. And oh, you have a lot of circular needles. You just don't like them. I have a container that looks like a 2-liter ice cream plastic thing. It's this high, and it has okay, I didn't think I would have to show you this morning. Wait, here is one of them. See, now this one was gifted to me. I happen to know that this one was gifted to me. This is circular twin pin, 80 centimeters, 4 millimeters. There. Now, this is quite old, but I have them in a box like this. Every number you can think of, from like a 2 millimeter to a 15 millimeter. So I have them because I used to knit a lot before I was hooked on crochet. But I do not really enjoy working with circular needles. So like Veronica says, her mama hardly ever uses circular. Even if she's making a shawl, she uses the straight ones. Now, these are the long ones. This is long ones. So I use the long ones straight, because once you get to the half of the project, you can have half of the shawl on this side, half on this side, and you can see anything you want to see. But I prefer, it's just preference. I prefer the straight one because, yeah, I've made many projects on that. I'm knitting a wrap, feather, and fan from Lion Brand and doing an I-cord edging. Oh, an I-cord edging. I got the idea from one of the scarves Gina is making, also knitting the Aster shawl as well. I like Knit Pro circulars. The Aster shawl is from who, Rose? Trudy, I've never used circular. Yeah, I love knitting with arrow needles. Oh, you love knitting with arrow? Yes, because you know, a colleague where I used to work, she decided not to knit anymore, and she gave me all her knitting things. So I was blessed with quite a few, and yeah. But as I say, I would go as far as I can on straight needles. If I don't need circular, I will not use circular. What would you use if making a hat? DPNs. I was taught on DPNs, and actually there's one that I'm using at the moment that I'm thinking. It's not here. My daughter typed and said to me, look at the bottom of your feet. There is the box, because I actually moved the box. Okay, let me open the box. So this is my box of circular needles. So you can see there's bamboo, there's all kinds. This is bamboo. I love bamboo. I must say, I'm a bamboo fan. And these are the very thin Rundstricknadel, which is a German make. So I like that, but I have it because I used to crochet knit so much, but I don't have it. I don't use it a lot because I don't like to work with that thing hanging here, that circular piece of plastic. Ashton shawl. Okay, that's what I think. I think she means the Ashton shawlette. Yes, great. Ursula, I'm working out before work, but I'm here listening. Oh, girl, keep it up because I love those upper arms of yours. I love it. I said to Linda, I love hers. Show us which ball of yarn. Show us because it's beautiful. It looks like she's working out. You know, you like what you don't have. I don't have it. I've got flags. I've got to hide my flags. I'm not going to be showing any balls of yarn in the air here. Definitely not without long sleeves. I use drops for round necklines and hats. Oh, DPNs. Hey, hey. Open your eyes. I must open my eyes to see better, my child. I use DPNs for round necklines and hats. You know, when you were taught on DPNs, you get used to it. And I must say, I've never made hats. When at school we were taught how to make socks, that we use DPNs. So I knit hats with circular needles. Good morning, folks, says Amanda Brotherton. Good morning and welcome in. Thank you for joining us. I'm so glad you're here. Sorry, Ursula, it is the Ashton shawl. Yeah, you probably mean the Ashton shawlette that we're working on. I think they call it shawlette. Depends on how big you're going to make it. Well, I tell you how fed up I was. I thought to myself, I'm going to make the X amount of repeats I need to and then get on with it. But if I now get to enjoy it, I might do more. So, no problem, Rose. Hi, Amanda. Nancy Marchevka. Hello, my sweetheart. How are you? So good to see you. Good morning, Ursula. I'm crocheting my third granny stripe blanket out of Premier puzzle yarns. My favorite yarn right now. Oh, I tell you, my favorite yarn right now is, of course, in my mosaic, is and as I said, I did say it and I'll say it again. Something happened to charity yarns. They used to be very rough to touch and not the very affordable, but not the first choice. But now this blanket was made with charity. My brother says it's very soft. Well, he doesn't know anything about yarn and he says it's very soft. Then I let him touch. He says, oh no, it's softer than this. And I'm like, it's the same brand. So, but something happened. Something happened. I don't know. If someone knows, someone in charity knows, they must tell us. Maybe management decided something and something was changed somewhere along with their recipe in making this. And it is now soft. Now I prefer working with this, and it's really affordable because it's charity. So, yay. Hi, Linda, says Nancy. Ooh, my coffee has been heated up by my assistant. Thank you, my sweetie. Okay, so Saturday, I attended, Kim from Affordably Crafty wasn't in Affordably Geeky on Saturday. It was just Yarn Geek, Ginger. And okay, so we had lots of fun, and I hope that Skylar, Kim's daughter, is really recovering, because I know that she was not well, which is why I think Wednesday already Skylar was not well. And after that, it was Mel hooked to the left, and we had a great time with Mel. And who was after that? Mel hooked to the left. Because by my calculation, it's already 6 p.m. then. Who went live at noon on Saturday? Someone must have gone. I can't remember now who. But I've been attending lives then, and definitely Granny D's live stream. And then went to bed. Usually after Granny D, it's time to go to bed. And yesterday was Petra's happy place, Petra's birthday. Now, of course, it was a bit too late for me to attend because it was just way late. But yesterday my day started with DIY creations, and then it was Reggie J Who Crochet in university on teaching us how to buy or to choose when you buy hand-dyed yarns, which was very informative. I actually liked it a lot. Yes, V's group was late Saturday night, but that's to me 2 a.m. when they come up. Yes, unbelievable. I have to catch the replay. So that, because I'm not awake 2 a.m. And yeah, so Sunday it started out, I think I started out with DIY. I can't think that anybody else was live before then, and then it was Reggie from J-Hook, and then it was Granny D, which is great because then we all get to see Nana Michelle. I like Nana Michelle a lot. And who else? It's too late for me. Yes, it's the 6 or the 6/7 hour difference. That's how it happens. That is how it happens. Oops. Oops. Let me, oh, I think I pressed the wrong button. Let me just see. Are we all together still? I think I refreshed the wrong button. There we go. Okay, so anyway, what were you working on this weekend? So remember, in about an hour and a half, before I leave out of here, I'm trying to think in your hours. I must try and think in my hours. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, everyone. How are you, Ursula?
Very well. And you?
I'm very well, thank you. I've had a good, productive weekend this weekend.
Wow. She says, I hear the bod line was sold out within 12 minutes. What does that mean? Bod line.
Daniel and Crystal from back a day have done Daniel's made yarn at Crystal's specifications, and they went on her Etsy shop, within 10 minutes, 12 minutes, everything was sold out. So Daniel's work.
Isn't that fantastic? That's fantastic.
Hi,
hello, Linda, says Debbie. And hello, says Trudy. So listen, what do you think of my...
Very nice. Do you want to see mine?
Yes. I'm going to solo you as soon as you bring it up. Woo! My goodness gracious me.
So what I've got to do is I've got to put in my lifeline.
Sorry, just hold it up so I can see where those beads land. So they land at the top of each motif, it seems.
Yeah, you know where you do at the top of the motif here? Let me just get one. So at the top of motif here, you on this last row of the motif, you do yarn forward, yarn over, slip one, knit two together, pass, slip stitch over. Well, when the slip stitch is passed over and there's just one stitch left,
okay.
So,
yes.
Yeah. So I've done, as you can see, I've done seven
repeats.
Yeah, 7 repeats of chart 2, and I've got to put the lifeline in, and then I've got to do rows.
Bye, Sarah.
Bye, Sarah.
She's got to go to work.
Yeah. So then,
did you do your 60 ROS, Linda? Did you do your 60 rows, Linda?
Yes. What? Oh, yes, I got them all done. Saturday. What did I do Saturday? Saturday, I caught up on all my videos, you know, all the people that I watch, caught up with them videos, and I did all my granny squares for the row for my blanket. Then yesterday morning, I attached them all to the blanket, photographed it. So my challenge for this month is done, out the way.
Oh my goodness.
And then yesterday after lunch, I did all my 60 rows.
Oh.
You know, I already I'd done 2, so I did 5 more repeats. That's 60 rows, and I got them.
I don't know how you do it, because I tell you, I only had that little bit to show from that line to there, because I went forward, had to pull out, went forward, had to pull out, went forward. So by last night, I was incredibly stressed out.
This twister yarn is absolutely divine to work with.
Wow.
Hi, Geraldine. It is so soft.
Good morning, Geraldine.
So beautiful to work with. Really, really nice. So what I've got to do
Debbie.
now,
Debbie says she'll try the beads next time. Listen, Debbie, I'll try the beads next time.
Yeah, I didn't
this
try
time,
the first time, because
I just need to conquer this. Never mind.
This is only the second time that I've knitted a shawl from. The first time I did the Ashton, you know, my trial, the pinkish purple one.
Yes, yes.
That was the first time I read a chart for knitting.
Wow. Wow.
So this time.
Good morning, Julie Woolly Knits. My Miss Shetland. Good morning.
So what I've got to do now is I'm doing, can you see 2A here?
Okay, I'm going to, let me solo you so we can see.
So this is, so I got to do the tutorial for this one. So what I'm going to do is, this week I've got to record the tutorial. So I'm going to do my lifeline, then do the first 4 rows, and then I'm going to do the tutorial on doing this, because we're going to transition to the border on this particular chart.
Okay.
So I need to do this tutorial to help you all. So it will be a long video. I won't record the purl rows, otherwise I'm going to be videoing for forever and a day. So when I'll do, so the first 4 rows are knit a row, purl a row. And then row 5 is the start of the pattern. So I'll record row 5, 7, 9 and 11. I'll actually record it how I'm doing it. Because I think
I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying, but for those of us who start out, I don't think we mind if you go slow, because as I say, I had to pause. I watched your tutorial twice and I had to press pause, because I'm like, oh, Linda, you're going too fast. Pause. Yeah. So okay, maybe it's good if we could just press pause.
Yeah, but I mean, that's the whole point of a video, is that you can pause. I mean, I do it myself. I'm not speeding, I try and go as slow as I possibly can. So tomorrow, guys, I've got a video on casting on and the knit in the front and the back loop. I've got that small video. I've gone super, super slow. I've used big needles and I've used pink yarn just to show you how to do it. Then tomorrow, Gina's tutorial for chart 2 is going live. So you've got the help there with Gina's tutorial video my 2A will not go live until the 30th, my tutorial. So that gives everybody 2 weeks to do chart 2.
Even to start, those who haven't started yet.
Yeah, even to start. I mean, some people, you know, I mean, we've got varying levels of experience, which is brilliant. You know, and that's why we do the
this
tutorial.
is a crochet community.
Yeah.
And it's like some of us knit and they are coming over to do that. But it might even tempt some who has never knitted to give it a go.
Yeah. But even if you do this, you know, kind of, you do this shawlette and say 6 months down the line, you think, oh, I really fancy doing that again. Or maybe, or somebody's asked you if you know, if you will make them one.
Yes.
You know, the videos are going to be there, both on Gina's channels and my channels under the hashtag Simpson Turnpike Cal. So they're always going to be accessible to everybody, you know, and, you know, kind of 6 months down the line, you think, oh, I'd like to do that again. Oh, I can't remember how to do this. Let me just, oh, I'm stuck on chart 2. Let's go and see, you know, so it's a resource for, you know, everybody. And I just want to say as well, if you don't mind, Ursula.
No, I don't mind.
When I did my live last Monday for the Ashton Knit Along, the amount of crocheters that attended to support the live was amazing, and you really all touched my heart with that. I can't thank you enough for the support. It just meant so much to not only me but to Gina as well. It was brilliant. So what we plan on doing is doing the tutorial. I do my tutorial on a Thursday, it goes live, and then you've got 4 days to look at it, watch it, and then you on the following Monday, we'll have a video, we'll have a live, so you can come up and ask questions and whatever on the live, so we can answer your questions from the tutorial. And then
is there a live stream today?
No, not this week. Because the tutorial, because I did the live last Monday, didn't it? But the tutorial went live the Thursday before I went live. So we've got Tuesday, we've got Gina's tutorial for chart 2 going live. So we've got a live on Saturday at 10 a.m. East, 10 a.m. Central, 11 a.m. Eastern, and 4 p.m. for me, 5 p.m. for you. Wow. On Saturday. So yeah, so that you know, that's we're doing, as you know, as much as we can, and you can always email us if you've got stock or you've got questions about you know, needles or whatever, and that, and yeah. And yesterday, I think I attended Petra's live yesterday morning, and then I didn't attend Jeanette's or Reggie's or Granny D's because we had visitors. And then when they'd gone, I was sitting there trying to finish, because I was determined, because today I've started my second shawl.
Whoa, wait. I just want to see that. Jeanette's saying, Ursula, learning to knit is on my bucket list. Oh, is this another? Which pattern is this?
This is my pattern, actually. Well,
your own.
Well, it's called.
Is it going to look like the dragonfly shawl where you have a? Oh, but with a different pattern. She asked you to do the same with a different pattern.
Well, yes.
Wow. But I love that stitch. I love that yarn. I love. Oh my goodness. I love that greenish one. Is that the greenish one, eh?
Yeah. This is the
I
green.
love that even more than the blue. I know you've got a blue one, but I love that green one even more than the blue. Ah, it's beautiful.
Really, really nice.
Okay, is that, wait, let me solo you. That's shells, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like shells.
So what you do is you knit 2 together here, and you shell through. You put 5 into
chains,
the 2,
and then 5 chains.
No
5
chains.
double crochets.
So you do 2 double crochets by next to one another. Miss 2 in the third one. You 5 double crochets. Miss 2 on the third stitch. Third and fourth chain you do. So it's just a repeat. And
Beautiful.
then you're kind of building up. So in between the middle,
a bit more to your left, a bit more to your left.
Sorry.
There we go.
Hold on, let me just drop my. So then into the 5th, into these 5, into the
come down a bit.
Into
come
the
down a bit. There we go. There we go.
You do
there. I'm a fan of that. I'm a shell fan.
Yeah. So that's what I'm doing.
It's beautiful. Good morning, Sandra. How are you? She says hello, Ursula and Linda.
Hi, everyone.
It's time for me to start challenging myself with new stitches and patterns, I hope. Well, listen, Jeanette, follow your own advice, because I do. I hear your voice in the week, and your voice says, keep it fun or park it. So keep it fun or park it. Well, here you stretch a little bit, because yesterday I was stretching it a little bit, but I thought before fun turns into hate, I'm going to park it. Just park. If I didn't park it at some times, I would have given up, which is why parking something is so important.
Yeah.
Hi, Julie. Julie says, hi, Sandra. Good morning, Ursula says, Consuelo. Hello, my sweetheart. How are you? How was your weekend? What are your plans for the week? Sandra says, hi, Julie. Sandra, what is your plans for the week? And how was your weekend? What is on your hook? What is in your cup? Hi, DOY. Hello, Linda. One says, Consuelo. Hannah says, the pattern is beautiful, Linda. We agree. That's a beautiful pattern. I can't wait to see what that shawl will look like. So when do you want to finish this shawl? You had a beautiful weekend. I'm glad, Consuelo.
This poncho. This is a poncho.
Oh, I'm sorry. Poncho. That's like saying roads when it's rounds.
I give myself 3 weeks to finish it. And then I've got another one to do, and I've got to finish that within 3 weeks. But in between doing this, so today is this, and tomorrow I'm making a hat and cowl set. Tomorrow and Wednesday.
Just like that, a hat and a cowl set. Okay. Let's just do a hat and a cowl set today. You know, my lady that helps me is now gone to her homeland yesterday. Yes, so now I've got more work to do. Less time for crochet or knit, and more work to do. So, not looking forward to this whole month. I wish that she would come back, but she will. She needs to see her son. Yes. I will tell you what's off my hook, that bleeding border for my mosaic crochet. Says Julie, you mean it's off your hook because you've done it? Is that why it's off your hook? You've finished it. Tell me that's why it's off your hook. So weekend was great. Plans for the week to hopefully finish a blanket, and you're drinking coffee. I've just started my second cup with all of you. Hello, DOY. Sorry.
I had a really good week last week because I did the granny granny blanket, granny square blanket. I did my birthstone blanket. I knitted the hat.
Yeah.
And I did chart 2 of the knitting. So I've had a good week last week.
Oh, she's done. All done. I posted it on the Facebook page.
It looks
I will go and have a look.
Oh, it looks fabulous, Julie. I love it. I don't like your yarn bath though. She's got yarn bath she's got to sort out. Yeah. So
Okay.
I've made a list for every month what I need to do every month.
Okay, let me just see. It's Julie. That is Julie's one that was posted that said she absolutely finished it. Let me do this. Open. I'm going to share this. Open image in a new tab. Let's see if I can do this. Okay, so now let's do this. Let's try and share the screen. Share screen. Then go to share. No, not share system audio. Share. Chrome tab, Windows tab. Let's say Chrome. There we go. There we go. Like that. And share. Can you see that, Linda?
Yes. Wow.
That is what the blanket looks like.
That is awesome. Oh, I love the style. She's done the same as what you did.
Yes. It's beautiful. Amazing. Hey, people of the palace, that looks beautiful. Okay, so now how do I get out of this?
Just click on both of us.
Stop sharing. Okay, stop sharing. First time for me. Oh, I plan to finish some whips this week. But Julie, I love your colors because I did see the blanket, but I must say I didn't take note of who did it. So guilty. That yarn barf is lying in the middle of my living room floor, laugh out loud. Oh my goodness.
Oh, there's nothing worse than yarn bath. Awful.
That is just amazing. I mean,
I must admit,
why?
Doing the first row of this, you know, the foundation, you know, the first row to start the pattern off. I was having GBs, driving me nuts. You know, with the metallic thread, kept getting in my way. I wasn't happy.
Wish I didn't have to work. I'm so tired when I get home that I don't feel like doing anything, says Trudy. I'm trying to get to new comments, and now it doesn't allow me to do it. Let me do it only on my phone. It allows me to do it now. It's beautiful, says Trudy. Thanks, everyone, says Julie. Wow. Let me just do this. New comments. Go down. Why doesn't it show new comments? Okay, let me just refresh. If you fall off, you get back on. I'm just refreshing so I can see if it will allow me just accent.
Bye.
No. There we go. See, I just refreshed. Listen, I need, you know, when you get to a point in your life where you say, I need excitement like I need a hole in the head.
Yeah.
Okay. I've had enough excitement for a lifetime, 2 lifetimes. So I must say the mosaic part was great to crochet, but the border, well, that's another story. You know, Tina Thorvaldar calls it a pain in the you know what. Well, that is the first row, the framing row, she calls a pain in the you know what. But to me, it's like the crown of it. So I bear with the.
Yeah, it's the crown and glory, isn't it? I mean, and the best thing is you can just pick it up and put it down, pick it up and put it down. You know, unless there's, you know, kind of
yeah, no. And the way I do it, there's no counting in my borders, so I just do it.
Yeah. So.
Anyway, so today I plan on. It's me and this Girl, we are going to fight it.
Just
Listen,
think,
I've gone this far. I've gone this far. This
Kim
is
had
not the
to-
boss of me.
King
This thing
Fro-
is not the, it's not the boss of me. I'm its
King,
boss.
yeah, King frogged it all the way to the Kim
All the
frogged it
way.
all, and it's going to restart it again.
Pick it up and throw it down, you mean, Linda? Laugh out loud. Pick it down and throw it down. Pick it up and throw it down, you mean, Linda? Says
Yeah.
Judy.
Or
Yeah,
park
I'm
it
telling
in
you.
the garage for a bit.
No,
It's been
this
out
one.
for a while to rev its engine. Now it needs to go back in the garage and stay there for a bit.
Let me quickly have a look. Because you see, I have these two balls. Can you see this? This is what's next. Let me quickly, I'm going to quickly solo myself just so I can show you.
Yeah, that's fine.
The yarn I have for this, there's this much left of this, right?
Yeah.
There's this much left. Now it must either be this one next, and then now I don't know why this one has decided to unravel or come undone, but this is the next one. So it's going to be colors like that.
Yeah,
and I'm not sure if I've got enough. So I will at some point need to go and get another ball at my local yarn store, which is 2 minutes away if I need to. But yeah, so no, you'll win, Ursula, I'm sure. I'm telling you, I park it. Every time I think, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, then I say, no, I don't hate you, park you. Park you, do some mosaic to lift the spirits, do a DIY. What would DIY say? What would DIY say? Linda, like this. What would DIY say? DIY would say, park it. So park it. Park it.
Park it.
Oh, Consuelo says, pretty. I'm glad you like it, my sweetheart, because I was not going to go out and buy yarn for anything. I'm not on a yarn ban, but I am trying to really work my stash down so that there is open shelves to go and do a lovely yarn haul.
I'll be back in a minute. I just want to get something.
You are welcome. Anyway, so it's me and this one and the tape talking it through. Now that I've got my head wrapped around what must actually happen after this. So, and I've got circulars if I want to, but let's go to that point. I'm just ever so grateful that there is a text file. I must say that.
Right. I have done. This is Reggie's hat that I did for tested for her. Oh,
yes.
God.
Ooh, can I solo you because to see better? Oh, I love it. Yes.
So what I'm going to do a cowl to go with
lovely.
it.
Wow.
And then that's one set. Then I've got enough of this yarn.
Oh, that's
from my cardigan. I've got enough of this to make
yes.
a cowl. I've got enough of these left to make a cowl and a hat. And then I've got
ooh, just solo. That looks delicious. That looks fantastic. Just stopping to say how I've got a severe headache. Oh, sweetheart, love you all. Oh, that's beautiful.
Care.
Oh, Sandra, I really hope you feel better soon. We pray for absolute healing there, hey? Have a lie down, my sweetheart.
So I'm going to make a hat and cowl set with this lot as well.
Okay.
And I'm hoping to sell them as well. Not this one. This is for me, this one. But I'm hoping maybe to sell the hat and cowl set.
Yes. Do you plan on having an Etsy store?
No, I'm not having an Etsy store. I've got
local Facebook.
No, I've got a blog, an actual blog, and I'm going to have a page for selling on my blog.
Nana Michelle!
Hi, Nana Michelle!
So good to see you, my sweetheart.
That's what I plan to do. And
hi, everyone listening while I'm at work. Yes, but it's so funny how you say I've got an actual blog now. I mean, I believe you. If you say you've got a blog, I believe
I've had a blog since last year.
Oh.
For my crochet and my knitting. Yeah, I've got a blog. So
fantastic.
I'll put, I'm going to put...
Can't you drop that link in the chat for those who want to join it?
Yeah.
Just asking.
Yeah, I can do.
Julie says, Sandra, offering up prayers for your headache to stop. Sending love and hugs. So sorry you're not well. Yes, absolutely, Sandra. We keep you in our prayers. We just pray for healing. And, you know, that headache must get out. Hello, Nana. I'm lurking too. I'm crocheting. The less I chat, the less frogging I have to do. Exactly, Julie. So yesterday I was chatting a bit in DIY. And then at some point, for a few, that minute it takes to do that row that you must concentrate, I would mute her and I would be pressing play on WhatsApp for the message I send my daughter, and I would be crocheting my row. But it didn't work. Why? Because I had to go forward, back. So, yeah, the less you chat, just listen, and then less frogging. Absolutely. So I've had enough of frogging for a while. I haven't done as much frogging in a long time.
Yeah, so by the end of this month, which is September, by the end of September, I will have a page for selling my crochet, my knitted stuff.
Your handmade goods.
Handmade goods.
Oh, that's fantastic. I actually bought a skein of hand-dyed yarn from, is it Hurley is her surname? What is her surname? Let me quickly look it up.
Christy.
Yeah. Chris gave me the name. Wait, let me just have a look.
There we are. I put it in the chat.
Okay, it was from Donna Marie. Crystal Skies hand dyed. Crystal Skies hand dyed. Crystal, Crystal, Skies, Skyes, hand dyed. All one word, and I ordered pumpkin patch.
Oh, nice.
It's called the skein of Russian blue sock yarn in my colorway of pumpkin patch. So she opened it. It wasn't open for shipping worldwide. So I happened to come across a live stream of them on this weekend. So now, when was this? Saturday or Sunday? And I thought to myself, I was listening to, and I didn't know they were mother and daughter on the screen. One is mother and one is daughter. And then later I just deduced that from their conversation. So I said, I'm new, so sorry for asking, but is so-and-so's mama? Yes. So then, and then Chris dropped the link and I went to check it out. But then I saw there was no shipping to South Africa. So I asked her. And then she said she'll open it up, and she opened it up and it was fine, you know. So I was there we go, Linda's Crochet Nook.blogspot.com. So join it if you haven't. I don't think I knew that you had or did I know? Maybe I knew and I forgot. So sorry if I forgot.
Don't worry about it.
I love your curls. I wish I had some of them. Even if I had just half of them.
Look at that.
I'd have more body. Come on, body. Come.
All I do is just wash and go.
Oh, just don't tell me just all you do, because you know I cannot say all I do. I must say all that I do. It's not all I do. It's all that I do is da 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 da. Oh no.
I don't know.
Anyway, so I said to my neighbor when I I had to go live now, and then I saw you guys were waiting for me. I said, if you come back after the live stream, I'll make some avocado on toast. I don't know if when you've had that, but he loves that. So
I
yeah.
like avocado.
I made him the other day. We went to eat out for the first time in a long time, and I phoned him and said to him, do you mind if I make you an omelette? And I made him an omelette with some cheese, you know, the way that they showed my daughter when she went to chef school, how to do it. So, and he loved it. He loved it. And he said he can't remember when last he had an omelette. So I said, well, next time we'll put some more goodies in there for you. He says, no, but you did. You put cheese in. I said, yeah, but we can put a little bit more of something, whatever, in there. So the problem is just that he eats so little. So I always say to him, you know, you need to have a capacity meeting, you and yourself. You need to expand your borders. You need to eat more. Can't eat as little as you do. I mean, as I said, he eats like half a pancake at a time. You cannot eat half a pancake. So that's like extremely little.
Yeah.
So it's Monday. The week is ahead of us. My extreme financial anxiety was relieved this morning. So, I'm glad that was done and out of the way. And so it's me and Ashton for the rest of this afternoon. And then after today, I put the Ashton down. Tomorrow, I'm going to send two of these that Jessica made away at Postnet, you know, the two that she made. This. Let me solo myself quickly to show you guys. These are two that I'm going to send away tomorrow. It's Notions pouches. Looks nearly the same, but it's not. But it wears well. And then later on, in 55 minutes, how long? Let's see. In about 50 minutes, 50, we'll do a little numbers one for this one in purples. It's purples and yellows and so on. And then tomorrow I'll go and I'll send the 3 away. And I'm sure it won't be a lot. So we'll ask Jessica to do some other colors for us. Let me just exit solo.
So
I don't know what your weather is. Oh, listen. Remember, I have a red one that I did that looks like that. So you did that, but
this is the cowl I'm going to do with for the hats.
That's beautiful. I made one because you made one, but I made it in moss stitch for the Granny D's moss stitch challenge. But I love it.
This is moss stitch.
But it's a chenille. Is it chenille?
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Chenille. But I've sold this.
So that one is sold. You need to make a new one.
So what I'm going to do with the grey, so all the cowls are going to be like this.
Oh, okay.
Like this to go with the hats or the beanies,
Jessica,
or whatever.
Julie says they are gorgeous. Jessica is so talented. You can say thank you.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I thought I would try this because, you know, I can't always send stuff because it's so expensive. But I thought this is like an envelope. I'm sure this will be reasonable, you know. So it's like it's denim.
Have you taken part in my giveaway? Have you left a comment on the giveaway?
Not yet.
Well, Guilty. The giveaway went live last week.
Yeah, but you know, you don't know what my week was like. I just told you what my weekend was like. Never mind my week. Okay, I'll have to. But you know what I must do? I must actually make my. How do you say? You make it public to see who you're subscribed to, so people can see who you're subscribed to.
Yes.
I don't think mine is public. I need to do that.
On my giveaways now, I always have a little paragraph explaining how to make your channel so that I can see if you're live.
Oh, Oh, that is so kind of you to do that. Because okay, I'll go and watch. So that's last week's video. I'll go and check it out. I think I did, Linda, says Julie. Ooh, Julie, you must say, come to mama. Come to mama.
Well, the yarn is, oh, I haven't got any here. It's aquamarine color, green.
But that's always a good color. Oh.
So Jessica's got a channel, hasn't she?
No. Well, look, we all have a channel with no content. She doesn't have content.
Yeah, but she can even enter.
Okay. She can enter. She must enter. Why not? Why not?
Then she could, if she wins, she can gift it to mama.
Yes, like I've had to gift some amigurumi wins to her, hey? Julie says, beautiful colors. It maybe saved me trying to unravel this yarn bars.
Oh.
Yes, I actually don't mind yarn barf, and I don't mind working in ends and so on, because it's time I spend with this yarn. So
I'm thinking, you know, the temperature blanket.
Now you see, no, I didn't touch my temperature blanket this weekend because I was trying to finish my star.
Chunkler. As V would say.
This thing I wanted to use the chunkler on. No, wait, when the challengers happens, when the challengers get to be on the last Saturday of the month, then I better not be behind on my temperature blanket. Oh, boy, no. So
I was going to say something then, and I've forgotten now. Must have been a fib.
It's still around there. Just wait for it. It'll come around now because it's still in the room. Just give it time. It will settle again. So there's not a lot left of this day for me because it's already just gone 2 p.m. here. So, you know, and if the neighbor comes back and I make him some avocado on toast and I need to make supper still. And now where do we put time for crochet? You see, so then it becomes tomorrow's agenda. And then tomorrow I'm going to go to the post office and come back and then only pick up whatever. So
you need to sit. You need to sit and do a Linda.
I do. That's the thing. I'm trying to do Lindas now all the time.
You know, he sometimes when you're talking and he, you know, I'm on the live with you, and he's in the study and he can hear us talking and that, and he said to me, "What the heck does she mean by do a Linda?" He couldn't. So I had to sit and explain to him. He said, "What she mean? Linda, you know, kind of, is she kind of...
Is Linda a thing? Yeah. How can you do a Linda? Linda's become a thing. Yes, he just doesn't know it yet. Now you must tell him every so often he should do a Linda. You want to get that done, you should do a Linda. But that is funny. No.
So we go for a walk, you know, we go for a walk on a Monday. We go to the post office. We call it the post office walk because we walk past the post office on the trek that we do.
It's so on your round.
Down, and he said, got a busy week this week. And I said, oh yeah. I said, what you got? What's going on? You know, kind of, I'm busy in my room. Don't know what you're doing. So he said, well, I've got the dentist tomorrow. He said, and then I'm going to go and see my brother on Wednesday, see his new house. And I went, that's the first I've heard. He said, Linda, he said, told you last week.
I'm also making a Linda, or better, I am making Lindas, says Hannah. That's the way to go, Hannah, is to do a Linda. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and he says he told you last week that his brother's got a new house.
Well, I knew his brother had a new house, but I didn't realize he was going to actually go and see it. So that means I've got all day Wednesday on my own. Hi, Lashira.
Hello, Lashira. Hello, Linda, Ashla, everyone. Love to be here again. I'm so glad you could make it, Lashira. In about, let me see, 45 minutes, we're going to have a little draw for an ocean's pouch.
I have to show you something. Oh, that is gorgeous. I love that one.
Show me
purples in it.
It's got purples in it. I said, oh, it's got purples. People will love it because of the purple.
No. So, guys, this is my desk planner.
Yes, I'm going to solo you. That's your desk planner, right?
Right. So on every, when my videos go live, I do videos on I do a podcast on a Sunday. Let me see, where am I? So I do podcasts on a Sunday. I have videos on a Tuesday, my lives on a Wednesday, and then videos on a. So I do tick them off as I've done them. So
yes,
and then I have a little to-do list here. So my to-do list for this month are a poncho, Ashton Shawlette. I had to do a hat order, which I've done, so I've ticked that off. I've got to make a grey cowl, tick that off, and I can tick off my granny squares and my birthstone mouth. So all I've got to do this month is my Ashton Shawlette, my poncho, and my cowl.
All. I wouldn't put it like that. All I have to do this. That's like a lot. So especially if that is my first.
Yeah.
So Katrien Karlsdotter. Hello, Katrien. Hello, Ursula, Linda, and everyone. I hope we're all having fun, having a wonderful day. We are having a wonderful Monday. Linda was just telling us about all the amazingly a lot of stuff she's got on this month. I'm like listening here, gobsmacked, all in 1 month.
So next month I've got a poncho, the Ashton Shawlette, my granny squares, which I put the last column on, and then I've just got to do the fringe, well, the edging,
because
the base,
yeah,
the base stone mat, hat and cowl set, and I've got to start Rick's Christmas sweater.
Because you know what, the way you say about how you've done it, like something like little in advance. So it's like you've only got that to do still of it, so you're like ahead of the curve, Now that's how I feel about this Ashton Shawlette. I want to sit and do it and say, I can do you in X amount of days, so you better get done. So you are behind me. Get behind me.
Yeah. Because I want everything done as much as I possibly can, because in December I want to sit and have a play with Entrelac Tunisian. I want to have a play with it and have a, do a couple of samples, and I want to have a play with.
Linda, serious question here. Do you knit and crochet in your sleep? I think she's got an alter ego that she parks there in that room, and she will tell her, you've got better be done with X, Y, and Z by tomorrow morning when I walk in here, or else. Chankla. I think, certainly, because, hey, Julie, I'm sitting here listening, and I don't think I do a Linda. I think I do a mini Linda. A Linda Key, which is a small Linda. Lashira is laughing out loud. She must, says Katrien. Oh, Sandra K. Dusenberry.
Hi, Sandra.
That's because you're always amazing. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Let's get our jingle jangle around our ankle. Whoop, whoop. This thing must go nice and smooth. Thank you, Sandra, and welcome in. How was your weekend? I'm lucky if I get a hat done in a month, says Julie. Julie, I'm telling you, I'm sitting listening to Linda, and I'm like, I I was proud of myself to say I'm doing a Linda, but maybe I was under a wrong impression. I don't think after all listening to Linda that I am doing a Linda. I must be doing a Linda Keith.
No, but you're keeping yourself focused. It's all about focus. Focus. Focus.
No, but I mean, if we're talking depth, then I'm shallow because you dive deep while I'm snorkeling.
Well,
I'm snorkeling and you're doing a deep dive for diamonds.
Well, on Wednesday, just before my live, I started.
And what? I wonder, Linda's podcast, lives, and a blog, and Instagram, and I think Facebook. Said, Hannah. I rest my case. I've been here since the beginning, 5:30 a.m. my central time in the US. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. I so appreciate it. And thank you for everybody that hits the thumbs up. I really do appreciate that. You know, I always go afterwards or the next day I go back and I say, oh, so many thumbs up. Oh, that's wonderful. I so appreciate it, you know. So,
well, you know, I started the knitted hat just before the live on Wednesday and I finished it Thursday.
You know, gold star from me, but I won't try and compete with that because, yeah, that's incredible. It's incredible. No. Anyway. This weekend, I am just glad that I can, maybe Tuesday or Wednesday, I can actually start with my next follow-on rows that follow on here and choose some patterns and get some joy in my life. After the Ashton and me had fought the rest of today, I will put on tomorrow's list progress on my dingle Indiana, and I'm still on the same blanket. These patterns are all in the same blanket, but I just want to get it very much
it's gorgeous. I mean, the colors of your lounge are the same as the colors in my lounge,
and then that is the same as those in Veronica's lounge because she has the same color scheme. I missed a lot during the lovely Hurricane Ida. I'm in South Louisiana. It was scary but over. Oh, Sandra, I tell you, we've been praying for those because I think was it Friday that they said, because I wrote it down here, prayers for the Louisiana Hurricane Ida, Hurricane Ida, and for Kelly's mom, Kelly Manier, so that her mom's cancer does not return, she stays in remission. And for Dragon Bee Crochet, I've got on my list restoration, Lord, restoration, financial restoration. Anyway, so yes, what is Jessica crocheting at the moment? No, she's drawing. It seems like she's drawing. She's given me that bunny to clothe, but as I say, I've got more responsibilities now. Your life is good for the beginning of your life is good for the beginning of the week. I enjoyed it so much, you and Linda. I'm going to try to do the Linda and finish this baby revealing blanket, says Geraldine. Geraldine, now you know. I've now just found out that I'm doing a mini Linda. I will not even try to do a full-on Linda. No. Just do a mini Linda. But it's still, even just a little bit of Linda is working for me. It really is working for me. It's helping me to focus. Focus. Yeah. Veronica must still be asleep. Do you think Veronica is still asleep? It's going for 8:30 there by them.
Oh, yeah.
She must have had a late blingo night.
She didn't have blingo last night. She had family time.
Oh, yes. Oh, I saw that. Last night. You know, I saw that, but I'm thinking, am I remembering last night or am I remembering another post? I was sad that I couldn't make Petra's one. I'll have to watch the replay. But, you know, that was a bit late for me.
I caught the end of Petra's last night. And then I saw Jill, Fiber Floozy. And then
So you must have gone to bed late then last night, isn't it?
1:30.
Oh, okay. You went to bed this morning. Okay. Understand why you're knitting. Yes, Hannah, the answer is yes, she does knit at night when she's supposed to be sleeping. You just heard that. While I was asleep, for sure, because that is like 2:30 my time. I'm 1 hour ahead.
Yeah, so we went to bed at 1:30 and I got up at 7:30 this morning.
Oh my goodness. Okay, well, so put sleep on the back burner. We'll just catch up next month. Something like that. When that is what it sounds like. Yes, I need sleep now. I can't. Let's just move it on the calendar to when we can afford to sleep. So, yes. I want to, you know what I want to try is with some of my thinner yarns, like this poncho. Why do I say poncho? Shawl that I've been knitting. I was thinking of doing a wrap or two, just my own thing, going through my knitted books that I have, which I have a lot of, and doing a wrap, because a wrap is more like a long rectangle.
That's what I want to do.
Yes, because then it's not so increase, decrease, increase, decrease. So, you know.
I want to do a long rectangle, fold it in half, and then so it fits here, and then get some really nice buttons.
Buttons to go on it, yes.
And then it
yes.
Down. That's on my wish list to do.
So where do you put that wish list? Because we saw the to-do list. Is that to-do list and the wish list the same? Yes. Crystal says, took child to school. Now time to let pups out and play fetch. Woo! Very nice, Crystal. Enjoy, my sweetheart. Enjoy it.
Enjoy. My to-do list and my wish list are all the same.
But if you, to me, a goal is a wish with a date. Wish to do something, put a date to it, and it becomes a goal. Otherwise, it won't happen. So I'm like that with my neighbor. You know, he doesn't have a wife now. So he would sit there and say, he thinks he wants to do this and this and this. And I said, okay, so when are you going to do this? Put this on Tuesday's list. Put that on that list. It must be done then. So I'm sort of prompting him, and then it gets done, you know. So good morning, Spring. Good morning, beautiful people, says Spring, the fiber enthusiast. Hello, sweetheart. How are you doing? And hello, Lottelie. Good morning, or whatever. I see the sun shining there. It's still dark here. Ooh. It is 2:30 in the afternoon by me, and it's a lovely day. Ooh la la! Wait! Let's solo, woman. But you move. How can you do that even while talking to me? Hello, ladies, says Reggie. Reggie, do you see what this woman is creating while talking to me? So fantastic. There you go.
Hi, Reggie.
In about 30 minutes, I think we are going to have a little draw for a notions pouch. Hand-painted notions pouch. International. I'll send it international to wherever you are. It's denim. It's denim with a zipper. Vera says, hi, Reggie. What? Oh, there he jumped now. Gorgeous Linda says Spring. Hi, Reggie, says Vera. And Katrine says, I've got to get an organizer together to schedule all my projects. I keep falling behind my plans. You know what I want to get, actually, is that thing that Crochet Corner sells, and that's the planner for the YouTube content creator. Now, you see now, I mean, can my words not even cool down?
So I've got this one, and I've got the YouTube one as well.
Yeah, I'm talking about the one for the YouTubers, for the people that are content creators.
Well. I've got that one as well.
Wow. Love it, Linda. Beautiful color, says Lashira. Beautiful, Linda. Is it a wrap?
No, it's going to be a poncho.
Beautiful colors. That's so pretty. One of a kind notions pouch. Yes, well, it's denim. And Jessica crocheted on it. Hey, my goodness. Painted, did dot painting on it. Now, the little bit of shine you see is just to cover it so it wears well.
Mod Podge.
And now I
used Mod Podge.
Yes, I'll say like gorgeous. I'll say like Tina Thorwalder says, why are you washing your people ask her how to wash their mosaic blankets, and she's like, what do you do on your blankets that you have to keep washing? Because she hardly does. Hey everyone, give a thumbs up if you think that Asha and Linda have been showing up beautiful projects. Asha and Linda, you have amazing skill and talent. Thank you for
showing us and
inspiring. See, that's one. Thank you, Linda. Thank you. There you go. Thank you, everyone that has given a thumbs up. I so appreciate it. Oh, Julie. She's saying hello to everybody. Everybody. Hello, Julie. Thank you. And Catherine says thumbs up. Thank you for everybody that hit the thumbs up. I so appreciate it. Inherited Stitches, good morning. How are you? Is it good morning where you are? Good afternoon. Enid. Inherited Stitches is Enid. All right.
How are you? I hope you're well. Hope everybody's well today.
Oh, yes. It's Monday, and if this day continues, and it continues like that this week, I will be very happy. 6:30 there by you. Oh, wow. My goodness. Evening, PM.
AM.
Oh, Reggie. I am making progress because I am reading the pattern out to myself on WhatsApp like I've been doing. So I'm not using circulars. I prefer normal, and you can see there's still lots of space for a lot of.
I really like that color, and I like the yarn that you're using as well. You know, the way it's going, you've done the dark, the medium, and the light. It's like an ombre effect. It's really nice.
You know, this is Fibra Natura, and it says, well, it's like there's 22% silk.
Yeah.
78 cotton, and then something else, which I cannot make out. I don't have my who can read what the heck is on this label? Is always so small. Finally, it's brown. Then they print like 2 shades of brown darker on it, and I'm like, what? Hello, top of the morning to you, Pastel Dreams. Good to see you. Will it not be too big at some point? Yes, Reggie. And at that point, only at that point, when I'm forced, I will go over to circulars. But until that point, before I make the jump, I will be on my lovely Knit Pro. I love these Knit Pro needles.
Yeah, I will be on them. The same as mine, look.
Yes, I just didn't have money now for Knit Pro circulars. And I've got circulars. Ooh, you can see how, just keep it, freeze it. That will drape lovely. That will drape beautifully, says, love the yarn you're using, says Reggie. Oh, it's beautiful, eh? I love those beads where they are. I must say that. Next time I'll put beads, but the first time for beads, hey, no, I could not wrap my head around another bead. I just ordered the bamboo needles. Gina suggested it for that lace weight yarn because I keep losing my work off the needles, says Loralee. I'm sure, once it gets too big, but for me at the moment, I use it as a flag, but I mean, this is me and the Ashton. It's the rest of today. Whatever is left of today, it'll be me and the Ashton. I'm on my 3rd repeat, by the way. I only need to do 5. So, Freezer Bees, Fiber Frolic. Hello, Ursula and all. How are you? Welcome in. So glad to see you. And Spring is saying, oh my, that's gorgeous. The beads are a special touch, says Pastel Trees. Yes,
Thank you.
They did a fantastic job there.
Color. It's the Ashton Shawl. It's Ashton Shawlette by D. O'Keefe, and it is free on Ravelry. And it's the shawl that everybody's knitting in the Simpson Turnpike knit along.
There you go. That's a mouthful. Right there. Love the pearls on Linda's shawl, says Reggie. Ooh, and me too. Linda, that's awesome. You're making me crazy up here, says Lashera. Ooh, Cindy is Freezebee's Fiber Frolic is Cindy. Good to know. Now I know.
Hello, Cindy.
There you go. I tell you, there's no better way to get to know someone than in a live stream to get to know the names. There is no better way. There you go. Hello, Cindy. Hi, Reggie. I don't know what to do next either. Try the shawl or do the Anu mosaic cardigan. I can't choose. Ooh, I love Anu Crochet. I haven't been to her channel for a while. Not her fault, my fault, but, you know, life. I am knitting that. It looks different in different yarn. Oh, it does, says Loralee, eh? It does, Loralee. Native Wind, hello, my sweet Margaret, is it? Hello, Ursula and Linda and everyone. Native Wind is Margaret.
Yeah, Margaret. Hi, long time no see. I hope you're well.
Hello, 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 hello. Hellos all around. It's good to see you on this Monday. Oh, yes. So I've got a lovely day behind me, and it's late in my day, so I will be spending the rest of the day with my Ashton shawl. Now, you see, only if I knew I was coming on, do I actually knit a row on my circular so that when I show it, it shows better how far you are, what you've done. But today I wanted to show you that I actually do not use that. I'm like Veronica's mama. I keep it to the straights as far as I can.
Yeah.
Hello, Julie. Naughty! Hi, Ashley and Linda. The members only live. I got the notification 7 hours after your live has ended. I'm not sure how to change my settings. Don't worry. Something went wrong. I won't do it like that again. The next time I have a members live only, I will put it on my community tab. And I will put out a reminder like the week before, and then the day before, and then say like an hour before, and then we will have a members live. So I don't know what went wrong, but yes, hey, Jamie, but there you go. Tomorrow I'll be posting yours, and we're going to have a little numbers game again today for another one that Jessica did. That is purples and yellows. An ocean's pouch with it's denim material. Good morning, Carol Clark. How are you doing? Good morning, everyone. YouTube notifications are as reliable as the Deutsche Bahn train schedule. Yeah. What does that say? It is or it's not. Because if that's in South Africa, it's definitely not. Absolutely not. Yes. No, yeah, because, I mean, you know, Reggie, yesterday from your live stream, I did not get a notification. Now, I know that DOY does not put out notifications for hers, but I thought I would get one for Reggie. And then I thought, wait, Reggie's live. Because I went to look for her. You know, that now that's the thing. If you're always live at the same time, people go look for you, like with Granny D. It works out beautifully on straights or circulars, says Katrine. Yes, you see, if I can do it on straights. You know what I would like to have a go at on my knitting wish list is, you know, when you see someone, it's like they do a triangle and then a triangle and then a triangle, and they put it all together and it becomes a shawl, and it's done in different colors, hand dyed yarns and so on. So that is beautiful. Carol says, how beautiful. You like it? Yes. She is so talented. That's a beautiful pouch, says Laurelie. Well, I hope you enjoy it, and you don't have to wash it often because hers, she's been using for 4 years, and she hasn't had to wash it. You know, I mean, you probably wipe it with a little cloth if you need to, but you don't really need to. Can you go full screen and show the bag, please? I can. Like so. There it is. And it is a zipper, yellow zipper. It's a denim. That's the back of it. And the front of it. I don't know what I did with the one that she has been using for years. Because I wanted to show the one how it wears, you know. Huh? What did I do with it? Okay, so she says she'll go and check. But the other two that I'll be sending also off tomorrow is this one. And this one. This one looks like a... Thank you, peacock. I couldn't get to the word, the English word, peacock. And then this one. So it's more or less the same design. And then this one is not the same. She's done one for her in this, but in blues. But there's these purples and yellows. So that's it. Let me just exit and catch up with the comments. It means it's not reliable. Okay. Margaret says, my sister passed away 2 weeks ago, and I had to go back to my hometown. I'm trying to get back into my groove. It's hard on me. I only have one sister left. Oh, that is really a very terrible thing, hey? Yes. Okay, this is the one. Okay, I'm going to just solo again. Sorry, Linda. Yeah. So this is the one that she's had for about 4 years. You know, you can see there's a few stains on the back. You know, but this is how this one is worn after 4 years, and you can see the yellow is not as bright yellow. You know, it's like a dirty yellow because it's been worn for 4 years to school and back, art school and back, and it's, you know, it's a little bit wider here because it's been sagging. This one is still brand new, so it's like someone who hasn't been married. This one's been married and exploded. This one hasn't. So, but anyway, so it really does wear nice. Okay, let's just go back to where we were. I love the pouch. I won. It's my absolute favorite colors, the sunset colors, the oranges and yellows. Sweetheart, I'm so glad. You know, the Lord knows. The Lord knows. That's sad, native wind, Margaret. Hugs to you. That is really sad, hey? It is. And I think the thing is that what is, to me, what is the worst is that you cannot, the person is no longer a phone call away. Okay, so what I wanted to show you was this as well. So this is the one that she had, and this is the one that she's made. You can see there's a similarity in the pattern. It's a little bit of difference because this one has smaller here, and this one's bigger here, but there's a similarity. Anyway. So we'll do that. Beautiful bag. Thank you, Rosemary. That would go nice in my project bag, says Julie Woolinets. That's good. Thank you, Margaret, saying thank you to Julie. Absolutely beautiful pouches, says Reggie. I'm glad you like it. Carol Clark says, Margaret, I lost my sister about 20 years ago, and I miss her still every day. You know, my friend posted on Facebook, her sister passed away, and she was 6 years younger than us, because my friend and I were the same age. Now, you can imagine she's 6 years younger than us, and she was young when she passed away. So she had a whole thing that she posted on Facebook, and she said to me that this morning, she said, she really can't speak today because she is too emotional. We'll talk later in the week. But I can understand that. I mean, yeah. Katrine says they all look very nice. I like the color choices. Yes.
The purples are very much mine. I love the purples.
I'm telling you, people love the purple. It's like, what is with the purple, you know? Beautiful project bags. I love the red and orange peacock bag. Oh, yes, hey? It's just... Oh, hello, Kat. How are you? Goeiemiddag. How is everyone? We are good, doing better all the while. Thank you, Ursula and Linda, says Margaret. Hey, Kath. Ursula and Linda, is Halloween a thing in your respective parts of the world? If so, have you ever made pumpkin decorations? Well, I must say, in our part of the world, we do not have Halloween, and we just stare gobsmacked at the pumpkin craziness over at the US. At the USA. Look, those pumpkins people make are beautiful. The ones Veronica make, the ones I've seen on Facebook. It's beautiful. It's just like, I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, if I put that in my house, people will be asking, what's this about now? What's with the pumpkins? It's like, that's how it's like in my neighborhood. How is it in your neck of the woods, Linda? Explain there.
It's mainly for the children, really. You know, the children. I mean, some people.
So do you have Halloween?
We do. You know, the shops are full of costumes and, you know, treats for the children and whatever. We always get, I've got a plastic pumpkin that I fill with candy. And when the children come and knock on the door, give them the candy. We don't dress up and that. So, but yeah, I always make sure I've got candy in for the children when they come and knock on the door. But
so, question: has it been for many years, or is it a new thing lately?
Oh no, it's been going on for years here. It's got more commercial. It wasn't. I mean, I can remember, you know, going trick and treating, when I was, but I didn't like going out in the dark.
Okay. Yes.
But you know, kind of, I always make sure I've got stuff in for the children, because the avenue I live in, there are quite a few children, so you know, if they come knock the door and whatever, so I always have treats for them. But I think over the past 10 years it's got more commercialized. You know, you go to we've got Asda and Tesco's, which is similar to Walmart, and Sainsbury's, which are all similar to Walmart, which is like a grocery store, but they sell other things, clothes, and that, and the costumes. We've had Halloween costumes in the shop now for, I would say, at least 2 months.
Wow.
All for Halloween.
I think, you know, it has sort of, how do I say? We haven't had that. I can't remember us having had that, but I think it's trying to come over here. It's trying. So it's, if here and there it's still very small. It's nearly not there. Enid is saying, I'm sorry for your loss, Margaret. My husband's last surviving brother took his own life a few months ago. Oh, that's it is definitely sad when someone takes their own life, eh? I did not, Margaret, my daughter, who's sitting over there, makes them. She paints. She prefers paint and all that, and amigurumi and so on. So we have different things that we like in the crafting arena, shall we say. Hi, Catherine, says Shira, beautiful bag, hand dotted. Dot painting, yes, hand painted dot painting. Beautiful bag, hand dotted. Jeanette says, hi, Reggie. My condolences, Margaret. A sister is a special relationship, says Pastel Dreams. I wished I had another sibling, I must say. Is she going to start selling them? Carol is asking. Well, you know, we must buy her a few and then work out a price, and then she can always start selling them, you know. So, and then we'll do that. So that is definitely, I'm going to see now tomorrow when I take it to Postnet how much shipping is worldwide, and then, but I expect it to be reasonable because it is merely a pouch. Now, I would have loved to stuff that pouch with a few things. So I'm going to find out how many grams I can add before the price goes up, etc. And if that is something that I can start doing. So that'll be great. Hello and thank you. So sorry for your loss, Margaret. Oh, you know. Margaret, if you need someone to talk to, you can reach out to me at Carol Gonzalez Clark on Facebook, sending hugs. Oh, that's great. You know, what is great is when you want to speak to someone who's been through something like that.
Yeah.
Hi, Cass. How are you? Laura says, my aunt was an artist and did page size. Wow, page size. Hippie design patterns in the 60s on onion skin. Wow. They would be cool made up like that. I ought to send Jessica a copy of those original 1960s art. Literally, no problem. Email me. Wow. I will keep you in my prayers. God bless. Native Wind, says Julie. Ursula, we look at those crazy people in the USA. We look at those crazy people in the USA dressing up and making faces on vegetables. Ha, and we dress our kids up to go ask strangers for candy. Fat poop crazy we are. Listen, it's just that for us, it's what's the fuss about? Oh, those pumpkins look beautiful, but why so many? And what's it for? Etc. You know. So, Jamie, that's so funny. Hey, oh, people differ. Thank you, appreciate it very much, says Margaret. Katrin says, my mom made a fall display with a knitted pumpkin, maple leaves, and a crochet cornucopia. Yeah, that the fruits get set in. Wow. Hi, Vera, kan nie klaag nie. Hope you are well. Cannot complain. I hope you are well. Ah, love that, Kath. I, for one, love early Halloween, says Inherited Stitches. Listen, you guys are funny. Thank you very much, Hannah Shira. And I have started putting up Halloween decorations, says Inherited. I bought Christmas ribbon yesterday at Costco, says Carol. Ooh. You know, I mean, that's how it goes. Usually by us, 1st of October, they start with Christmas decorations in the shops. You cannot believe it. 1st of October? Wow. Are you speaking Dutch? Says Lashira. Yes, she does. Flemish, I think. We went to Walmart before the flu hit our household, and there was Halloween decorations for sale, lights and such, and we were like, oh, yeah. Oh, yes. So they're very beautiful. Your daughter's very talented. Thank you, Margaret. I'm glad you like it. Halloween originated from Celtic people. The Irish brought it to the USA, says Kat. Wow. Well, they definitely succeeded because it's like.
I'm going to be right. I've made a couple, you know, when I did all my mixed media, I did do a Halloween piece, a piece for Halloween. I'm not sure if I've still got it up there. Let me just check and I'll show you if I still got it.
What's that? What's that word on the screen? Just read that word again.
Cornucopia.
Cornucopia.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, a crochet. What? Okay, what is a cornucopia? Katrin. Wow, a crochet cornucopia. She has a flair for color. Thank you, Laurelie. Rosemary says we do not celebrate Halloween in South Africa generally, and Christians certainly do not celebrate the day. Julie says growing up, Halloween meant hay rides, carving pumpkins, making pumpkin pie, bonfire, apple cider, and trick-or-treating for homemade goodies. Those were the days. Well, it sounds fantastic. I have Irish ancestry. Whoop, whoop. My internet sucks, says Trudy. Okay. They probably fit in a normal mailer envelope. Oh, Reggie, I sure hope so. Sure, you mean in the chat now? That was a bit of Afrikaans, but I do speak Dutch and French also. Ooh, let me see. I'm going to solo you.
This is something I made a few years ago for Halloween. Can you see
wow. Yes. Yes. Wow. 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 Wow.
So the little poison bottles, and got lots of texture and lights in it. A little skull here. So that's my Halloween, which
It looks like that bottle was, oh, it's poison that spilled out of the bottle. Is that it?
Yes. It's so
Nightshade.
Yeah, it looks like it's overflowed and come down.
Yes. Oh, that's beautiful. Well, I mean, scary, but beautifully made. That's all what I'm trying to say. Beautiful, but
this is
but
my
scary.
Christmas decoration for my table.
I love it.
It's a bottle.
What a weird. Oh my goodness. Lights inside. Now that is, and reindeer. Oh, I can't believe it. Wow, that is amazing. Do you have the video that you actually make it? Probably somewhere.
Yes, I have. I've actually got the video for both of these on my channel.
When you get to it, you should, well, or at least put the name in the link in the description for that Christmas one. Wow. Oh, I mean, I'd love to give that a try. My goodness.
Yeah.
A hooker after my own heart, says Katrine. Katrine says no, inherited.
So they're what I
like to say thank you, everybody. I appreciate. Yes. No, speak.
They're what I used to. That's what I used to do in my previous life.
Yes, your previous life. Wow, we carved pumpkins, and my mom taught me to oven roast pumpkin seeds with butter and salt. Ooh. You know, I went out with a guy before I got married, and his father used to love eating pumpkin seeds. He thought that was the best part. I thought it a bit weird, but I mean, each to his own. We can't put carved pumpkins out here where I live now. The fox squirrels destroy them, says Inherited. Nancy, good morning. Nancy's hooked on crochet. How are you, my sweetheart? Good morning, Ursula. Linda and French just woke up and made a decaf coffee. Ooh, lovely.
Nice.
We call it begging, says Carol, laughing out loud. Now it's entirely too early for Christmas. Nothing before Thanksgiving. Also, we got an inflatable turkey for Thanksgiving, the neglected holiday. You know, we don't celebrate Thanksgiving in South Africa, of course, because we do exactly. It sounds like, if I listen to what you guys do on Thanksgiving, it sounds like exactly what we do on Christmas Eve. So, you know, just saying. Hi, Trudy, and Kath is saying, I got a set to start dot painting. But I didn't try it yet. When I see Rebecca's work, I'm afraid to try it. So gorgeous. You know what Jessica does is she draws with a pencil the circles. Say, for instance, the circles. If she's doing a circle. But if she's doing circles over circles over circles, she'll do that all in pencil and then start with the dots. Obviously, the design is in her head somewhere, filed, and then she starts with it. Nancy, hi, Nancy says Lashira, and Reggie saying we don't have Thanksgiving, so Christmas in the stores starts now. Yes, that's with us. 1st of October. November, December.
Usually,
1st of October.
Usually we're on holiday this time of the year, and when we come back, we usually come back about the third week in September, and we go to the shops, obviously, to stock up on our groceries because we've been away, and the Christmas stuff is all in the shops. I'm like,
because you've been away. You know, that's how weird that sounds. We've been away on holiday, we come back, and then we stock up on groceries because we've been away. It sounds like someone's been eating your groceries while you were gone.
Yeah, because we get, you know, the fresh stuff, you know, like your milk.
Okay. Rebecca, do you recommend starting on paper? Jessica also uses paper. A cornucopia is a horn-looking object with autumnal vegetables in it, sticking it out. But that sounds beautiful because I've seen that. I just didn't know it was that fancy word. Trudy, I am sorry. I hate it when our network goes sideways. Linda, it is fantastic. Okay, now, see, now, well done. Now, that's for what you've just held up, okay? Well done. I'm a bit behind. That's awesome, Linda. Oh, my goodness, I love it. Wow, that's real art. Amazing. Oh, all the emojis. Just doing. Catherine says, a cornucopia is a horn-shaped basket that is traditional for harvest food displays. Beautiful. Beautiful. You're amazing, says Inherited Stitches. And Linda, those are awesome.
Thank you.
Wow, Linda, I love the Christmas one too. Amazing work, says Julie. Wow, wow, wow. Lovely decorations. Oh, so good. We still do roasted pumpkin seeds when we carve them with the kids of the family, says Catherine. Ah, no, Thanksgiving is a Canada/USA thing for sure, says. Yes. Look, we watch a lot of American movies here where the title or theme is around Thanksgiving. So we are quite familiar with it because we have a lot of American television over here. Yeah, roasted pumpkin seeds are divine, so delicious. Enid says, I meant to say the inflatable turkey is a front lawn ornament. It's huge. Wow. If I'm not mixing up my mythologies, the pumpkins in my region, they used beads, were carved out with a scary face to scare away the evil spirits. The dressing up was to confuse evil spirits. And let me just get the rest of that. Treats were to appease the family spirits. Halloween is the pagan New Year. That night, the veil between the world is the thinnest, and spirits roam our world. Woo! Scary. Bag a Day has a cornucopia tutorial, says Nancy. Nancy, you would know because you are the professional on Bag a Day tutorials. I'm making a summer poncho with the hipster cotton that I bought on clearance at Michael's. It's really colorful. Ooh, I love Thanksgiving. I love Thanksgiving foods. That's like me saying, I love Christmas. I love Christmas foods. I love that. Beads scare me away. What? Beads scare me away. It's basically summer year-round here, says Nancy. Nancy is in Florida. Okay, so let's do that little number. Let me write the little number down. We are 33 in the chat. Okay, I'm going to do this. We are 33 in the chat, and I've written down a number. Now, I'm going to give you a word, and then you type the word, and I will count. And when I get to this number, then that person wins this Notions pouch. So I'm going to put my mark and the word. So wait, refresh if you want. So let me just give you 30 seconds to refresh. Go out and come back and refresh. There you go. First thumbs up. So just to refresh. And then I'll give you the word. And then you will just type. So give me some thumbs up when you've refreshed. Everybody's refreshed. Let's just have a look, see. And while you're doing that, I'm just going to look for, I hope that Dana from Triple C is live this morning. Set reminder. Let's just go there. Oh, I see that Dana has a beautiful new picture. Hey, wow. Okay, let me do that. Let me do that. Okay, where are we? Ooh, all those thumbs up. Inherited stitches also when they have a friendly face. The beads. Okay, so here is my mark, and then you type that word, and then I will be counting. It says 32 people are watching. So just once you type the word notions, just once, capitals or small, doesn't matter. Just type it in once. And then we have a little, see who is the blessed person. You know, because sometimes it says 34 watching, but then there's not there's not so many, how do you say, people typing in. So I do hope there is. Sunny DeVoe. Hi there to all those lurking, watching and lurking. You're also welcome. Okay. And then once, let's give it about another 15 seconds. And then 10 seconds. And after 10 seconds, you just start giving me a thumbs up. 5 seconds. And start giving me a thumbs up now, so we can see everybody's had a chance to type. There. And there's voor in die koor is how we would say it. Voor in die koor, which means in the front of the choir. With her thumbs up. There we go. All the thumbs up. So, okay, so I'm going to go back to my mark. I'm just going to put end. What does Carol say? I feel so stupid. I was being ignored and alive this morning. This morning. I kept asking questions and she wasn't answering them. I don't understand. Are you talking about me? Carol, I think I read all the comments I tried to read all the comments. So if I did miss some of your comments, I so apologize. Okay, let me go and find my mark. There's my mark. So I'm going to, do not think that if your name appears that you are the winner. Just wait for me to say who is the winner. I'm counting. So I have to find the winner. So let's just count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. That is the winner. Number 17 is Maribel. Maribel, congratulations. So email me, Maribel, what I need from you, because I'm going to courier it to you, not send it via standard postage, because that in South Africa is not so reliable. So it should reach you within 5, 6, 7 days, because usually the last time I sent something to Canada, it took 4 days. So email me at OMGrannySquare@gmail.com, your physical address, name, surname, physical address, and a contact phone number. I need a contact phone number. So I'm going to put this in, and I'm going to put Maribel. Oh, so that is fantastic, Maribel. I'm so happy for you. And I'm so grateful for everybody that take part in this. And let's see if we can't do that more often. So let me just do this. There was the end. And let me just go. Yeah, no, not me, hey, because I thought, Carol, I've been sorry, I was helping my daughter, says Inherited Stitches. Oops. No, 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 no. No problem. We will do it again. Ach, darn, had to get something for the kids and ask the draw and make. Oh, you've missed the draw. Don't listen. We'll have more draws. Don't you worry. I will task Jessica with some more to do. So don't worry. Carol, you might want to reach out to them. It may be that you were accidentally blocked. If that happens, they will not see your comments. Oh, so, that is very strange, hey? Oh, there we go. Congratulations. Congratulations. Yeah, there we go. Congratulations. Oh, thank you so much. Helen, did I say good morning to Helen? How are you?
Hi, Helen.
Hello, 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 hello. Catherine, thanks for the chance and the fun of playing. Yes, let's do that. I think we're going to see how this works, hey, because tomorrow I'm going to send away 3 now. Oh, Maribel, please, if you can email me today sometime, then I will have your... So when you email me, just put the Mrs. blah, 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 and the full address. And because I actually show it to the girl, and I show it on my phone, and she will put it in. And they do need, because it's a courier service, they do need a contact number. So there you go. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, it's such fun with you guys this morning. Congrats, Maribel, says Laurelie. My computer is causing me problems. I'll catch you all later. Thank you so much for spending time with us. I so appreciate that.
Bye, Laurelie.
I really do appreciate it. Hi, Kath. Congratulations. Email sent. Don't forget the contact phone number, because a courier company always wants a contact phone number. Even if I send something to someone that is in the US from, what's that thing? Amazon. They also want a contact number. So, yes, Maribel, today was your Monday. This is your Monday. You know, sometimes it's someone else's day. Some days I help pay shipping, and other days I actually get it. Now, that's how I see it. When I do, on Veronica's channel, when we do, how do you call it? How do you call it?
Challenges?
Super chat draw. Then, you know, all those times that you do, number also sent. Oh, thank you. Good morning, Jackie. Good morning, Ursula and everyone. How are you? How was your weekend? Jackie. We have about 20 minutes, 15 minutes, 15 minutes still here, and then we are going to be sailing out of here. And for those of you who want to, I would so appreciate if you just go past Dana and just give a thumbs up and a square raid in the chat. You don't have to stay if you don't want to, but I mean, I would so appreciate if you do this. So I'll put the link in the description box. No, description box. Ooh, you know, in the comments over at CCC. And sometimes you do like I do now. You type and then caps lock is on, and all that happens is it looks stupid. Hello, Catherine says, I got gifted with 2 bags of icy on Saturday.
Oh, nice.
I've already been lucky this week. Catherine, 2 bags of ice yarn. Oh my goodness. Well, that is now something. Ice yarns are beautiful. It's just, I wish at some point, I think I will be able to probably order from them. But at the moment, I'm situated close to 3 local yarn stores, 4 actually. So the online thing is going slow unless it's hand dyed. Good morning, Ursula, Linda, and everyone listening. I'm so glad you are listening and you're lurking. We all appreciate those lurkers. Hey, Linda, we appreciate the lurkers because, you know, it helps for your statistics because it says so many people, the average time that they spend in your live stream was 20 minutes, 40 minutes.
Every little second helps.
48 minutes. That's why even just keeping it running helps because it helps, as you say, every little second helps. So, yes. Ooh. So while I'll be watching, well, I wonder if the neighbor, did he come back, Jessica? You wouldn't know because he's got a key of my house, so he can come and go as he pleases. You've never tried ice yarn, Carol? Neither have I. I've only seen Krista from the Secret Yarnery unbox them. I've seen other people unbox them. I know that Gia, the yarn nut, sells them in the USA for, I believe Granny D says, for a very reasonable price because she includes the shipping, you know. Apparently with ice yarns, you've got to order a lot to sort of get through that shipping cost. But Gia sort of, you can order smaller quantities from her and the shipping is sort of included in that. So it turns out to be a reasonable price in the US. So you don't have to go to another country to be importing it. So, oh, I'm glad she does that for you guys. I don't think anybody here have that, that we've done that. No, not yet. Not yet anyway. There we go. You know, sometimes, has it happened? No yawning, please. Has it happened to you sometimes that you make a thumbnail and it doesn't show up?
Oh, yeah.
Has it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because sometimes Jessica would tell me for a live chat like today's, the thumbnail shows like that gray little 3 dots thing.
Yeah,
it shows like there's no picture.
Yeah.
That's weird. So then what I do is I resize. I go to the thing and I make it sort of more pixels so that it cannot not pick it up. Katrine says, mine are all solid color wools, but 40 skeins is a great deal of wool to play with. Katrine, 40 skeins. Oh, it's a dream. It's a dream. I'm thinking mosaic, mosaic, mosaic. What I'm thinking is mosaic. Hello, Katrina. Blessing, says Helen. Indigo Star. I've ordered from Ice Yarn several times. I love their yarn. Ooh, that's fantastic, eh? Gia from the Yarn Nut. Okay, let me look it up for you. I'll quickly look it up for you. The yarn, I think it's called the Yarn Nut.
Yeah, it is. It's called the Yarn Nut.
The Yarn Nut. Let's see. Yes, there we go. I will put her link, copy, and paste it. And Maritza Correa, hello, sweetheart. How are you? Hola, ladies. There we go. And it is Gia from the Yarn Nut for Ice Yarn orders in the USA. And if you go and check her out, tell her that OMGrannySquare told you about her. So the who, there's the answer. Gia from the Yarn Nut. I'm doing the hand dye, some of the white wool, and work mosaic with the rest. Ooh. Wait, I'm going to hand dye some of the white wool and work mosaic with the rest.
And then, and then work mosaic with the rest of the colors. Oh, nice.
But that sounds fantastic. I'm still going to, okay, that's on my list, is to do a scrap blanket in mosaic. It mustn't look scrap. I want it to look fabulous. 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 There we go. So, yes, to me, here by me, it's now going for 3:30 in the afternoon.
Yeah, it's nearly
3:22 p.m. So my Monday is, oh, I must now go make supper. I must go and see what's in the fridge. And whatever I want to defrost. Is it defrost? Do you say defrost?
Yes, defrost.
Ontvries. Yeah, is I'll have to do with the microwave because I don't think I have taken anything out to defrost. So that over.
Well, I'm at my dad's. I'm shopping and then at my dad's tomorrow.
Yes, J-Hook, it is a little bit early, in 10 minutes only. So we're still hanging out here. You're welcome. No, it's a little bit early. I'm just saying, you know, just saying. Somebody wants to go for a little it says in 7 minutes and counting down. So 6 minutes and X amount of seconds.
Yeah.
So no problem. And there we go. No, I'm just saying that I will so appreciate it if, I mean, you don't have to stay. You just go over there and you hit the like and you say square raid and you can leave. No skin off your nose. No, it's not early for supper. What time do you have supper? It takes me usually 30 minutes to 60 minutes to make supper, depending on what I'm making. Never longer than an hour. So, but I need to cook. I cook for 2 days, so I cook for 8 people. Maybe that makes sense if I say that. So it's always a big meal that I'm making. Do I say that right? It's a big meal.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to Linda, by the way. What?
Yeah, my birthday is not till next Friday.
Listen, don't give me a fright like that. 24 September.
Yes.
Yo, I thought to myself, what the heck? Next Friday, Linda. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
What time is it in your area now? Ursula says, Jackie, it is 3:24 p.m. You know, every time I take the mouse and I hover down to the bottom bar so that it brings up the Windows bar and it has the time.
Comes up.
Oh,
I
like,
know it.
What the heck does I do with this block? It's so annoying.
Does it to me? I have done quite.
Now, what time? Jeepers, but you are motoring it. When did you want to finish this thing in 3 weeks? Ach, no, not 3 weeks. I think you're going to really, this is now like Veronica. You're going to kill this thing before it's over. I mean, no. But that is beautiful. I love that pattern. Mm-hmm. Is that in one of your books that you get that thing from?
Yeah.
Katrine, I'm early, but I didn't want to forget. Yes, you're early with a birthday wish, but don't worry, because we can start with the birthday wishes now, because it's September month, is Linda's birthday month.
I've had a couple of birthday presents arrive, and I've had a couple of birthday cards arrive, so Rick's put them away.
Look at Crystal. I don't miss cooking for 8 people.
No.
I do that every second day. I cook on a Monday.
I don't cook at all. Rick does my cooking.
Yeah, no, well, my lady who used to cook on a Monday and a Wednesday has now left. But I still oversee it and say what we make and how we make it and so on. And but now it's up to me and my assistant here, who is actually very good. She's very good at assisting me in the kitchen when we do things, but still now. And Katrina sent me some lovely recipes. Katrina, I will definitely try them out. Absolutely. So I do the same with cooking for 2 days minimum. And my husband can take something to eat to the university. Yes, Hannah. And now, listen, I barely cook for 4 people. Yes, well, you are 2 2/2, isn't it? So that's definitely not 4 people. Because I have a son that eats for 2 people. Not because he's pregnant. Because he's growing. He's going through a growth spurt. And my husband eats. So I cook for 4 1/2 because my neighbor eats for, I think, a child-sized portions. So if If it's very little. I had 5 kids to cook for and 3 adults, felt like cooking for an army. Yes, that would be daily. Now I cook for 4 adults, and then tomorrow 4 adults, and then I say my neighbor is then for the 2 days he'll be counting as 1 adult. So that's 9 meals. So that's what I cook. And then so tomorrow I do not cook.
Yeah.
Pardon?
So we usually, so on a Sunday we have a roast dinner, and then with the meat and the veg and potatoes that's left over, we do a casserole then for Monday.
Yes. Reggie, you're right. That's 3. That's what I'm saying. You're 3. You're 2 and 2 halves. Wait, your son is not. Thank you for clarifying that. Listen, you know, women always have that thing that they say, oh, I'm eating for 2. Oh, don't believe that. I cook for 7 people, says Carol. Woo! The boyfriend doesn't like to eat leftovers, so fresh dishes every day. Oh, my goodness, Kat. My brother-in-law is like that. Does not eat leftovers. Well, you can only not eat leftovers if you are fortunate enough to have a wife that cooks every day. My slow cooker and bread machine are lifesavers for my cooking. I can imagine that. Catherine,
Yeah,
I can imagine.
Cooker is as well.
Sandra says we only have 2 people here and I can't seem to cook for 2. I normally cook for 6 or 8. It's hard to downsize. Well, yes, that's why I cook for 8. Plus 1 is 9. And then that's it. I only Wednesday have to think about, but I usually work out the menu beforehand. So yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. And he doesn't want cooked meal for lunch, only dinner. Oh, well, that's less cooking, isn't it? But then now you've got to be creative with lunch. I eat leftovers for breakfast most mornings. Wow, I eat the same breakfast nearly every day, which is Nutri-Life. It's a little, I've got 5 of those see-through little holders on top of the microwave, and it's measured 40 grams, and I just put it in a little bowl for breakfast, add boiled water, stir it, and it's my X amount of kilojoules with a cup of tea, which is 42 kilojoules. It's divide by 4.1 for calories, so it's very little. Anyway, so
every morning,
yes, I only cook for 2, but only for breakfast and dinner, says Margaret. Wow. And laugh out loud. My mom cooks for an army regardless of how many people are eating. Exactly. My mom used to do that. Granny D, hello, my sweetheart. You're here just in time for a square raid on Dana, Triple C. Hello, sweet Linda. Morning, Ursula. And Linda says, Donna. Hello, Donna. How are you, sweetheart? So today's pouch was won by Maribel. And it looks like this. It's purple and yellow. So we'll see if we can have one. Ask my assistant nicely if we can have one ready by Friday for another draw.
Yeah.
For a little notions pouch. Hello to all, says Granny D. Hello, D. Everybody's saying hello. Just awoke, sort of. My mom never cooked. Perks of living in a community with a dining hall. Oh, yes. But then she was the ninja, isn't it? Because we're in the army, isn't it? I think you were in the forces. Reggie was, Linda was. Ooh, we've got dangerous ladies on the panel. Well, not me, not me. Not me. It's just me and hubby. I usually cook something that would last 2 to 3 days and eat leftovers. Jackie, same here. I'm not fussy, but there is a limit to how many days you can go with leftovers. But yes.
What we usually do is I usually get my crock pot out and just throw a load of meat, vegetables, and herbs and spices. Slow cook it all day. That night we'll have a bowl each with either a jacket potato or garlic bread or whatever, depending on what we want.
Jacket potato is what I want to do. I haven't done that in a long time.
And then we freeze it. Once it's gone cold, what's left we freeze
okay, now,
another time.
I'll tell you what. With my mom being a single mom, she used to cook and freeze. So I've had my full of frozen meals that are defrosted and eaten. So that ship has sailed for me. I know it's nice. It's not that it's not nice. I learned to cook from my mom. Those are the best memories. I actually did not learn to cook from my mom. I must tell you, I taught myself when I went to live on my own. My mom didn't. She did everything, and then at some point she wanted to teach me how to cook, and then I said, "No, thank you." I think you either do that as they grow up, because the day comes when that boat sailed, and then they're like, no, they don't want to learn. So thank you for anybody who is going over to. Just give a thumbs up and say Square Squad Raid or Square Raid over at Dana's. I will so appreciate it. As I say, you don't have to stay. You just give her the package. I learned to freeze leftovers to reheat like frozen dinners. Yeah. I learned to freeze leftovers to reheat. Like, what does that mean? Is there a special way?
No, so not that I'm aware of. Just my mum was a cook at nursing home, and that woman really seasoned food. Oh, I know. Food that isn't seasoned is no food at all.
Cook at a nursing home. There is something that I have discovered, and now just how do you say that? CUMON? CUMEN? Cumin. I said cumin last time, and then you said cumin. Okay, cumin. Ground cumin. I love that. I love Take Care or Bye-Bye Crystal, and started teaching my 7-year-old grandson to crochet last night. Carol, good for you. So all say your goodbyes. If you have a wrench and you want to drop a link, you're welcome to do it. And I will see you over at Triple C. And thank you so much. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for coming today. I really worked hard to be able to just show you my progress. You must know that, because I thought I must be able to show my tribe I've made progress, and I've made progress and progress. But you don't know how hard I worked for this. So, but some of you know, because you've done the same. Ugh, I guess I'm now going to have to go back to housework. Laugh out loud. No more excuse. Have a great day, everyone. Hugs and kisses. Kath.
Bye, Kath.
Have an absolutely super Monday further. See you guys. Donna says it's beautiful. Thank you, sweetheart. And I'll see you probably on Wednesday over at
mine. Yes.
Linda Simpson Design.
Yeah, which is 12 noon Eastern.
6 p.m. by me. I just vacuum seal them, freeze them, then my boyfriend can reheat easily. Katrine, that is a good idea, hey?
Yeah.
Lashira says, bye, everyone. See you later. Have fun, guys.
Bye, Lashira.
Thanks, Ursula, says Sandra. Loved as always. I'm so glad you came. Thank you for everybody who came. And I'm going to press. Let me just quickly see. Craft hour is nearly there. Thank you for all who went over. And bye-bye, everyone, says Margaret. And bye-bye, Donna. I'm going to press end broadcast. Hope everybody has an amazing day, says Carol. Bye. So I'm going to say goodbye. Lekker dag. Nice day. It says Indigo Star. Congratulations, girls. Have a great evening, says Pastel. See you later at Triple C, says Katrine. Bye. Okay, I'm saying goodbye now. End broadcast.